is happy. Silence. Right click. Oh, misses the right click.
Looking for surrounding and he gets it on the DK. There's no TP for him anymore.
He's got it. That's locked in.
Oh my god. Could build some farm. This is not a fight that Kiwikaki can win here in the upper right. Can he win it somewhere else? Oh,
but this is enough moon. Does he have enough damage? Did he miscalculate this?
no
way. Are you serious?
Tunnel dead. Right click, happy. How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion. Trying to nuke, doesn't work. Step out.
Funny composition, not the right one by Johnny Cage.
Stormbolt,
don't miss it.
Perfect shockwave. You don't have much time. Shockwave. Here we go. One more right click. Lin, Guagua. Oh!
Hello, good day, everybody. I almost didn't unmute myself, but just in time, I hit that right button. Good day to you all. It is almost the weekend upon us. Tomorrow is a Friday. That makes today Thursday. Second day today, we're going to be checking out the WSB VoD replay casts. You might be aware by now how this works. WSB, the Korean tournament, is the one tournament we are unfortunately not allowed to cast live. So here we're going to have to do the VoD replay casts from the previous day. Yesterday, we saw 1-0 Moon, Kaho, and Soin playing it out, 4 matches. It was Kaho making it through, winning these 2 games into the upper bracket final, and Soin was eliminated. 1-0 was forced to the lower bracket, quite surprisingly. 1-0, who is the reigning champion of Season 4, and was also the Season 3 grand finalist. 1-0 seeming to have a bit of a tougher time in this tournament this time around. He got beaten by Moon, first time in a while. And yeah, today our matches are FoCuS versus Sok, Lin versus Colorful, and then the winner's match, and then the loser's match. And I think we gotta hurry up a little bit here because Neo wants to be casting the Sheik Show matches as well at 4 p.m. That's also why we're starting a little bit earlier. I want to start even earlier than that, but someone came to fix the refrigerator, which is semi-broken. Didn't fix it. I gotta buy a new one. Sag. Yeah, but now let's jump into our first map.
저 전혀 하지 못했거든요. 그래서 팔라이플 굉장히 오랜만인데 그래서 좀 적지 않게 당황했었던 경험이 있는데 투팜이에요. 근데
투팜입니다. 예.
이거 본인이 너무 전략이 좀 고정돼 있다 보니까 또 그러니까 팔라라이플 느낌처럼 좀 수정을 한 것 같거든요.
네, 좀 섞어서 쓸 생각인 것 같죠.
네. 자, 우선은 캠프 하나 사냥하고 한대요.
Looking like a standard opening so far. Fascia had Hunter by FoCuS with a grunt start. Sok played just on the weekend. Interesting fast expo games against Lin. This time it's a completely different look. This is going to be a fast tech 2 farm. Quick as it gets. And it's going to be a quick tech into Mountain King most likely. Although, we'll see.
포커 선수가 상대가 확장을 하든 말든 그냥 사냥하겠다라는 생각이거든요, 그러면. 오.
Calling 3 militia for another creep. What is this? Oh. He's gonna go for a mid-tech shop creep with 3 militia. Interesting. And after this, maybe you could call militia again to the little green to get level 3 that way. Okay. I've never seen this exact creep route before. Sok has been involving a lot of new creative opening builds, I think. Like I said earlier, against Lin played lots of expansion.
그런 테던터를 했기 때문에 상대보다 레벨이 높고 싶단 말이에요. 상대는 투팜이니까. 자, 그래서 여기 잡으면 딱 3이 되긴 합니다. 오크 입장에서도. 밀리샤 또 사냥.
Yeah, there it is. Peasants over to the green. Boots picked up by the AM. Ready to hit level 3 in a moment, but the Fascia is close behind. Interesting how nowadays we see orcs being very passive, lots of creeping. Where in the past it always seemed to be the goal to slow down the human creeping as much as possible. Oh, big last hit here. Very big, and it goes to the Farseer.
네.
It's big, it's big, it's very big. Some people say it's the biggest they've ever seen.
비슷한 숫자 교환만 해도 사실 휴머니
So one headhunter loss so far. One footy might be falling here as well with the wolf chasing. But the AM is chasing even faster with those boots. This could be a lot of kills for Sock here.
그렇죠.
That headhunter is dead for sure, but it's a nice deny. The grunt might be doomed as well. AM has some really good items here. Claws, circlet, boots, all great. Ring is going to be fantastic on the MK later, if we do get MK.
해야 그 타이밍에 좀 이득을 보고 하는데
So it does seem a bit low on lumber with all the militia involvement.
아, 이거 체라로 결국 잡았다.
You can see the blacksmith is only now coming.
분명 두 기.
Here we got MK.
그런트 하나를
Sanctum coming up next.
자체도 유닛 숫자
So cool creep route.
자체도 휴먼이 좀 더 덜.
Nice fast level 3 for the AM. Seems like you definitely are gonna need Charm in this game.
블랙스미스를 아직까지 짓지
S3 Poor Boy with the resub. Thank you.
살짝 밀리셔를 너무 많이 끌어다써서 나무가 없어서 그랬나요? 어차피 블랙스미스가 나무가 40밖에 안 되는 건물이기 때문에 지금
TC second, of course, coming out for FoCuS.
이후에 던져놔도 되거든요.
And the AM still looking for a bit more trouble. Would love to cancel some tier 2 buildings.
블랙스미스가 없어도 업그레이드가 가능하기 때문에
FoCuS right now out on the map, creeping up, getting closer to level 4. This means no tier 2 buildings will be coming at all, though.
자, 오크가
Ooh,
센터
isn't that
때
a big price to pay here
때문에 버로
for getting one more creep camp?
지금 이 티어 건물 못 올라가고 있거든요, 오크.
Still no bestiary,
지금 이
still
티어
no
건물
lodge.
너무 많이 납니다. 이 휴먼 완성됐어요.
Lots of golden sock here, trying to spend it now finally with rifles and casters.
센터를
Sorceress
들어오면서
first,
파시어 레벨
over priest. I feel like most people would go for priest here just to have some healing available. And now we got the lodge coming finally.
건물 지다 캔슬링 아니어가지고
Bestiary in the back.
건물 자체는
Grasp be
보자.
cancelled. Oh, one of the wind.
한번 MC
It can be a
노려보겠다.
big playmaking item, of course. That's a surround on the AM, I imagine. MK shows up a little bit too late. If there's a stomp here, this is going to be scary. MK though, perfect TP, nicely done. Baits the stomp, gets the kill. Still kind of a win for Sock. Taking out the Burzy there is a big kill. Perfectly timed TP. Again, the stat boosting items for the AM here, helping him, tanking him up. There, the ring was really good, the circlet was really good. I feel like humans on the top level, more and more realizing how these stat items are so good in the early game. The Blade Master players always knew it, the Demon players always knew it.
그쵸.
Now everyone seems to have
그러네요.
caught up to that fact.
타이밍이 어떻게 딱 돌아오니까
자, 요크가 이러면서 확장을 가져가 줘야 상대방을 불러들일 수 있는 건데 나무가 없어요. 버로에 계속 피어이 들어가 있었기 때문에 평소보다 좀 나무가 부족하고요. 거기다가 버스크 스팅스
Got high experience with the Farseer here. Very close to that level 4.
이러면은
Gonna get it here now.
스팅스가
Middle camp though, big items. Sock picks up the rope with the Magi. Both on, they're good on both these heroes.
자, 센터 먹어준 걸로 마기로 부담한 거 좋습니다.
Alright, Isildur, this is your last warning. If you wanna hate on Todd all day, this is not the chat for it. We're less about hate and more about good vibes. And love, even. Love, yes. Peace and love, peace and love.
레벨이 좀 올라야
But
합니다.
one more, and I'm gonna ban your ass.
또 아이템이 잘 나왔어요. 이게 오건틀레이스로 체력이 올라가고 회피 부적으로 탱킹이 능력이 갖춰졌기 때문에 워선프 쓰기에 되게 좋은 스페이 됐습니다.
지금 타이밍에 뭔가 휴먼이 잡을 곳이 좀 애매합니다. 그래서 그냥 찔러보나요?
9시 동선이 있었는데
Out on the map without a TP, it's a bit scary for Sock here. If he gets caught by Ensnare, Stomp, but he's looking so confident, right? Look at Sock pushing across the map.
끝난 거라서
Focus at the time to creep one more camp. Big heal potion here. Great for the TC. He's got some good items as well, although he's still lacking a ring. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Saul, thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders.
상대 멀티 없는 거 체크가 됐으면은 그냥 여기서 사냥으로 쭉쭉 가면서 투생으로 전환하는 것도 괜찮거든요.
네네. 보통 그 체미콘도 좋아하기도 하죠, 그거를.
네.
Go, go.
Yo,
오,
reset by Saul as well. Thank you.
공일업 위에 방일업까지 신경 써주고 있는 휴먼.
Saul, are you still here? Are you gonna do some patch suggestions as well, Saul?
칩튼이랑 마킹 둘 다 2렙이고.
It seems to be the season for it. It seems to be the time. Neo and I published ours already.
네.
I hope there's gonna be some more.
자, 다시 한번
앞으로
이쪽으로.
사냥으로.
No patch suggestions by me this time. I'm in World Cup mode. Oh shit. Okay.
무적 포션 나왔고.
Wait, when is the World Cup starting? Is it tomorrow? I must admit, I'm not super interested in football.
자, 이거 빨간색 먹고 있을 때.
Wait, isn't the times gonna be terrible though
휴먼이
네.
for Europeans?
뭔가 할
Isn't it gonna be
없어요.
like in the middle of the night?
10시를 먹던가 지금처럼
It's starting today.
아,
Alright, alright.
멀티 없으면 그래도 그렇게 나쁠 건 없을 것 같거든요. 같이 3렙.
그큰 템은
Helm of Valor here for the TC, another nice item.
투생을 지어놓은 건 아니고 그냥
Plus 8
띄웁니다.
strength of the tanky boy now. Rifle caster push, no breakers at all. We're going all damage over here.
바로 잡아주고요.
MK in the front line does not have clap, by the way.
파쇼가 한개 잘해서 한 번에 안 당했고요.
EC looking for that stomp, didn't get it off so far. MK took quite a bit of damage already. Got the big invoke potion still. Lightning shield quickly dispelled. Heal scroll comes in. Maybe a tiny bit late.
디스펠을 해야 될 곳이
Both players here dispelling well so far against the water elementals
그렇죠. 지금
and against the lightning shield.
잘 들어가고 있습니다 이번 거.
Rogue's got the clear supply lead here though.
근데 힐스가 오크는 좀 맛이
Ooh,
없는 게
MK now very hurt. Oh, Stormbolt dodge. That's huge. Giga stomp to follow up. I feel like that must be the fight winner, that invoke potion right there and the follow-up stomp.
오크 병력 너무 많아 보이는데요.
But of course, over a long fight, the human has way more HP and mana regen with this sort of an army. Orc loves to smash the fight early, using all of the speed advantages and lasting through the mana quickly, and then have a quick finish to the fight. Draw back, recover, get clarities, get ready for the next round. Look at that Farseer, by the way. Farseer, he level 5 already. This is crazy quick. 12,000 damage, leading the damage charts by a lot.
레벨이 밀리면 안 되거든요. 마킹과 짙은 구도에서. 근데 이제 좀 제법 레벨이 벌어졌습니다. 85레벨도 굉장히 크고요. 자, 이쪽 사냥을 내비 둘 리가 없죠. A도 잡아보고 싶. 잡았어요 그래도 배치 터져가지고. 4레벨.
빨리 줄여야 그다음부터 좀 편해지는데.
GC now level 4 as well. These fights are looking really good for FoCuS.
자, 이거 무적 있어요?
이게 지금 칩튼을 점사해서 충분한 데미지를 한 번에 넣어주질 못하고 있어요. 딜이 부족합니다 지금.
GC a little bit hurt now. He has to respect the Stormbolt, of course. Chain Lightning, though, leads to another kill. Sock supply here looking desperately low. 36 only. My goodness. Everything is now slowed, though. This is where things can get a bit scary for the Orc. Oh, Ensnare. TC ready with the Stomp.
안 날렸어요. 안 날렸어요.
Baits the Invoke Potion, even without the need to use the Stomp there.
자, 이러면 마킹 다시 들어갈 수가 없어.
The Expo coming up behind. Heal Scroll, but not the save on the rifle. The Purge was there. The kill is found.
진짜 아프게 계속 들어가고
아,
있어요.
이번에 제대로 들어왔어요, 체이어스님. 확실히 스펠 브레이커가 없이 라이플 소서풀이다 보니까 체라에 굉장히 약할 수밖에 없고요. 한 번 더 있죠. 한 번 더 있어요 이제.
네, 그렇죠.
자, 금캐 있는 밀리자가
Call to arms even. Almost no mining going on anymore in the main base. Yeah, this is where things fall apart for Sog. This is not gonna be
자, 금캐 있는 밀리자 그래도 좀 이득을
a good
봐주긴
first
합니다만.
map for him, ultimately.
마킹 어디가? 뒤를 돌아보면
MK dead as well. Man, this is the Farseer's star show with this game. 16,000 damage Farseer. My goodness.
코스 1대0 앞서.
Double that off the Archmage. Man, interesting. Defying the norm of what we thought Orc needed to do, right? For years we always thought Farseer has to be aggressive. Orc has to slow down the human creeping. This needs to be done, otherwise the aim is going to be too strong early. But here there's a little nuance difference as well with that, because it's especially dangerous to allow human free creeping if they have 3 farm tech and lots of footies and fast creeping. But here we had a 2 farm tech, fewer footies, but also militia creeping. But then the level 3 AM wasn't backed up by many footies with defend as well. Maybe that is the more dangerous thing to give to the human. The cool realization here by FoCuS, realizing, yeah, I'm going to give you level 3, but I'm also getting level 3. You don't have many units in the early game. It's not that scary. Confident play here, looking good by FoCuS. Always seem to be very good in this matchup specifically, in my view.
틈에서 마킹. 사실 이게 틈에가 좀 연구소 사냥이 좀 아크메지 이용해서 쉽다 보니까
MK first for Sokyo on map 2. That will mean Fast Expo for sure. Like I said before, Sok was playing lots of Fast Expo against Lin in their series on the weekend. It was a very fun BO5. You know me. I love my Expo plays. I love my Tier 3 plays. And Sok won that series 3-2. But this was the map that he lost against Lin's Farseer Raider TC. Tier 2 aggression. Big item here could have big impact. This is always a decent item. But not the craziest. If Sok doesn't finish the lab, by the way, the expansion will not be enough for level 3. Really good protection on the peasants so far. Every single one has survived until now. I guess that's going to change here. Oop. First peasant goes down. Losing only 1 peasant in the early game, though, would be fantastic with such an ambitious creep. It's 2 peasants now. So I could have microed that a bit better. Could have used call to arms, run around with the low HP peasants. That's hard to do perfectly, but could have been done indeed a bit better. Question is, how many peasants and footies does Sok wait for until he feels safe enough to take that expansion? FoCuS once again, he's backing off. He's not going super aggro here. He knows the MK Stormball is going to be quite dangerous. Goes for the Merc camp. Will he creep this as well? Indeed, he will. Going to be a level 2 for the Farseer, but it's going to be level 3 for the MK that he's getting uncontested. I feel like every item here for the MK is going to be good, except for Periapt. Here we go. Got the circlet, that's quite nice. MK gonna hit level 3. He would love to get some boots as well. And with boots, this MK is gonna be quite scary. Has to be taken seriously. Oh, Firelord time? Moving to the tavern. Maybe he's just trying to get over to the other Merc camp. Sok is always amazing with his fully scouting. And again, sees the orc in the middle. I think he saw him, right? I think so. Yeah, he did for sure. It's a huge scout. Huge scout for him. This gives the MK now the perfect area, the perfect territory to attack. MK right now the apex predator. Nobody can really keep up with him for the time being. Here's a double bestiary. Same as Lin was playing with the mass raiders. Ideally, Sok would love to scout this double bestiary and then go really heavy defenses. Shredder, towers, lumber mill, masonry. If he under-defends, he might just get run down by these raiders. Run down in terms of footies with Ensnare, and also then crushed the expansion. This is certainly a game for early pillage. Couple more peasants here falling. I think we're getting up to 4 total. Oh. Big Invo Potion forced out very early. This one was the one found from the market, from the Merc camp creep. MK is not done yet, though. Maybe he can force that TP here. There's no stomp, so speed scroll, maybe. Oh, who's getting blocked more?
야, 이것도
Okay, he's going
약간
for the
낚시하려고
Berserker
했는데
instead.
안 낚였어요.
It's a big kill as well.
네.
Oh, nice deny though. Wait, was that a deny?
비싼 친구기 때문에 상대가 안 낚였더라도 더 잡는 것만으로도
Actually, no. No, it wasn't. I think the bash killed him. It almost looked like a TC deny, but MK's level 3.2. He must have gotten the experience.
그렇죠.
And so the tech begins. We got the lumber mill.
자, 상대방 사냥
And
못하게.
did Sock see the double beast here?
플레더도 잘 사왔고.
I'm not quite certain.
일꾼도 두 기가 미리 나가는
But it's
거죠.
likely. Many orcs love to play this very aggressive raider style here on this map, sending more peasants to the expansion. I love that. They can build more, wall more, turtle more.
자, 그러면 하나 정도 그냥 버려주고 어쨌든 오크가 여기 먹는다는
FoCuS doesn't have to win on tier 2 with a big raider dedicated attack. He could also counter expand and then even go tier 3 himself. Oh! Are those peasants blocked in?
건물과 일꾼 라인에 단체로 광역 데미지를 줄 수 있는.
네.
The wolves there can still be annoying.
그 정도의 여유가 안 되죠 게임이.
자, 이제 레이더 2기, 3기까지 나왔고 자, 이제 마주치면은 좀 휴머 입장에서도 피해가 좀 클 수밖에 없어요. 그래, 도망가야죠. 자, 우선 하나 2기까지 깔끔하게 버려요, 속.
줄 건 줘.
그죠? 타워가 20초 넘게 남았는데
네.
최대한 바깥쪽 건물을 때리라고 좀 유도해놓고서 타워 완성.
Here come the lumber mills. Sock understood the assignment.
이게 오랜 시간이 남지 않았습니다. 15초
He
정도.
knows he's going to be getting raider lamed quite a bit here. Pillage is about to finish. Do you get pillage money from buildings that aren't finished, by the way?
자, 다시 한번 블랙스미스로 어그로.
This is where chat again pretends to know. Although, probably nobody knows the answer to that.
있으면은 레이더도 가드 타워에 맞으면 아프거든요.
그렇죠. 이게 미디움 타입이라 하더라도 결국에 수에는 장사가 없어요.
맞습니다. 그래서 딱한 가드
Solid defense by Sock so far.
이 느낌이 달라요. 데미지가 들어오는.
Making the buildings in front of the town hall, of course, means there's going to be very little surface area.
숭고한 희생. 어쩔 수 없었던 희생이었다고
That makes
볼 수 있고.
going for the big attack with the raiders a lot harder. But the raiders are still scary, and they will dominate anywhere away from towers still for quite a while.
상대적으로 본진의 타워가 좀 부족한 느낌이긴 한데.
지금 상점에 타워까지
Oh!
올라가면서
FoCuS going for his own tower push. What the hell?
자, 우선 아켄 볼트를.
Orc tower pushing human.
아, 이게 아이템이
Somebody call Taker. What year is this? Altar destroyed, by the way. No second hero here. Workshop coming up at the back. Yep, that certainly makes sense. If you're gonna need something with range, the mortar teams should fit the bill.
자, 보트 던지고 하나씩 잡아줘야 돼요. 반드시 잡아줘야 돼요, 휴머는.
The shop here is also really good. The shop for continuous healing with heat scrolls.
요코에브.
Second level of masonry, boys. Haven't seen that one in a while.
이렇게 건물 쪽 두들기고 있는.
자, 일꾼 뽑아야 됩니다, 소. 예.
Man, FoCuS is not interested in counter expanding, is he?
계속 뽑아줘야 돼요.
MK out of mana. What does he do now? Well, he's still bashing.
너무 많이 갈린 거 아닌가요?
Would love to get level 4. Level 2 bash is a significant upgrade.
다 회복을 시켜야 되거든요.
네.
So many peasants going down, though.
진짜
My lordy.
그렇죠. 색이 잘 살렸고요.
Okay, shop is finished. The tower is finished as well. Currently, though, not in range of anything. Oh, MK. He's taking a lot of damage here.
튀어나왔을 때
Arcane Tower about to drop. Maybe. 2 levels of masonry are, of course, very nice here. MK. Oh, he almost got the level 4 here. If he got that one wolf.
방위업이라 너무 단단해요.
Oh, the tower barely holding. Peasants coming from the expansion. Trying now. Dude, if FoCuS realized that Sock pulled peasants from the main to send to the expansion for more building there, if he realized this and then decided to attack the main base where there were fewer peasants, then that would be genius. That would be insanely genius. Although this might just be coincidence to it.
안에 상점 지었어야 되는 거 아닌가요? 여기 오른쪽 아래 여기 럼범이 오른쪽에 상점.
Bloodmage second, by the way, coming now. Halfway finished. The shredder goes down, but did provide enough lumber, and we have the first mortar team out. Oh, might not be standing for long, though. Mortar team, of course, pretty frail. Dude, the 2 levels of masonry are really putting in the work right now.
블로메이지가 지금 그
Another raider goes down.
있거든요.
Guard tower finally falls. I mean, Arcane Tower falls, but 2 guard towers still up.
이건 어쩔 수 없어요.
Sock under a lot of pressure here.
또 해봐야 되고요.
Not an easy game at all.
이 상대방
Lesser humans would have fallen a long time ago. But now the difficult task for Sok. How is he going to bring the Blood Mage to the main base? Maybe he needs a Zeppelin. Could get one, of course, over at the lab. Oh, that's a lot of raiders. There's a lot of raiders in this main base. TC's about to get level 3 as well. There's no mana drain anymore. Stormbolt on the TC. He gets level 3. There's the Zeppelin. We have a Cloak of Shadows as well, but a reveal. MK out of mana at the moment, but there's going to be a mana battery. Here comes the Blood Mage. Siphon right away. Needs to be cancelled by the raiders ideally. It's a lot of mana for the MK. Oh, it's a lot of mana for the MK right now. That's a bunch of raiders falling. Got another Stormbolt here. But only a single tower left. Sok's got like no units. Where are the units? Is Peon in the Orc main base? Yo. Zapper? Blowing up the shop I think would be better here than blowing up the tower. A lot of raiders though. Again. Zapper is gonna blow up the shop. There's no peons here left anymore. This is actually kind of smart by Sok. Shop cannot be rebuilt. 4-3 hero levels though for the Orc. Only has 24 supply, not mining from this main base. I think he's falling here, isn't he? Yeah, GG. FoCuS with ruthless aggression. Hitting hard against the human expansion. Pushing, 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 and breaking him. Finally. Cool game. Cool game. Well, Lin was much more ready to counter-expand. FoCuS seems to have a different plan here. That was fun, though. I like that. FoCuS now up 2-0. 3 match points to win in this upper bracket. Force Sok to the lower bracket. Sok is the only human. Wait, is that true? Yeah, right? We had Soen, Aho, went to the Moon yesterday. FoCuS, Sok, Lin, and Colorful, right. I feel like I haven't seen Colorful play in forever. We're gonna see him later. Now we're on map 3. FoCuS has been looking red hot here, though. Oh, huge last hit. If the Farseer steals the last hit or the item, it's a disaster. But AM gets it. And it's a Ring of Regen. That is amazing. That is insanely good. Full experience with the AM. Farseer so far has nothing. And the Wolves normally always nibble at the Archmage. He's going to be very low HP. AM can't fight back. But with that Ring of Regen... Oh my god. Dude, Ring of Regen is a crazy item in the early game. It can win you the early game sometimes single-handed. Okay, clean creep by Sok. Fantastic item. This is a really good setup for this game. Very good position now, I would say. Not a single peasant died. 1 footy goes down, but that should be totally recoverable. I'm trying again with the fast expo here. This position, I would say, is a lot better, considering fantastic item especially. He's taking a long time with the Great Hall, though. Or the Town Hall. Still not building it. Now he is, finally. Does seem a bit late.
골고루 피 빠져가지고 나중에 한타 맞기 빡센 것보다는 하나가 그냥 집중 포격을 맞는 게 나을 수도 있겠지만
슈머는 리젠링이 있잖아요.
2 footies have gone down so far. Oh my god, look at this Ring of Regen. Look at the healing. Free healing on the Archmage. 200 hit points already. Without the Ring of Regen, AIM would have 10 hit points, guys. Of course, you also would have played more passive, taking less damage and so on. But you know what I mean.
잘 괴롭혀도 그 파이어로드 쓰면은 못 밀 때가 많은 것 같아서 역전이 자주 당하더라고요. 그래서
결국 못 밀면은 또
예.
그렇죠.
좀 그래서 포커스 잘 쓰던데 한번 써볼까 하고서 이제 또 당했다. 포커스에게 당했다. 포커스가 잘 쓰길래 나도 될 줄 알았는데 안 되는구나를 좀 많이 경험하고 있어요.
당해버렸다.
예. 린이 쓰는데 강한 것 같던데.
What's FoCuS gonna do in tier 2 this time? I wouldn't put it past him to play a Firelord all in here.
속았다.
속았다. 이거
Are we gonna see a TC or not? There it is! A Firelord.
아니, 지금 5인 했는데
Okay, against Firelord, you
이거
definitely need towers. We got one Arcane Tower already. Guard Tower coming up. Ooh, it's gonna be an important upgrade. Very important upgrade. Can Sok hold this Arcane Tower? He needs to call Militia right now. They are on the way.
지금 홀업도 2티어 안 눌렀거든요.
FoCuS not even moving towards the towers. Sok is going pure defense, baby, which seems to be the right call against Firelord. Firelord has 2 Lava Spawn summons ready early. Then he's gonna be out of mana for a long time. But his Veld defend are dying pretty quickly here. Oh, the Firelord though! Oh, he got surrounded! Oh, nice move by Sok with the Militia. Beautiful hold. That should put him in a fantastic spot right here, right now. He defended heavily. His tech is going to be crazy late. The danger isn't over yet, by the way. Raiders are coming up next.
그 경험치로 인해서 아크메지가 3이 되고 안 되고가
There's also too many peasants in this gold mine. I wonder if Sok's gonna realize that at some point. If the third tower finishes at the expansion, seems like that one should be pretty secure. Boys, look at the value on that Ring of Regen. 500 hit points already.
방금보다도 홀업이 너무 늦긴 합니다.
근데 이거 요즘 속 선수가 또 보여주는 스타일 중에 하나가 나 진짜 겁나 늦어도 되거든? 근데 그리프만 모을게.
타워 잔뜩 지어가지고
Demolisher is being made. What the hell? That's a unit that we have in the game? I didn't even know that.
타워로 옛날에 타워로 이제 펜물 먹고 하면은
Demo Kodo. What the heck?
진짜
Seems like now the value for attack upgrades would be super high with Demolishers and Headhunters.
그때보다 휴먼의 수리 속도가 아마 좀 괜찮아지고 건물 방어비 좀 너프가 된 걸로 기억을 하는데.
But now going tier 2, he's going for Masonry once more. Not so easy to afford this time without a Shredder.
선파로드로 했었죠.
Level 3 AM here would be huge. If you could just find one green camp somewhere.
핀드 3기로 무조건 깼거든요. 지금 안 깨져서.
There's no Ensnare here, so Sok is pretty free to do what he wants here as long as he pays attention to the AM positioning. And still the Ring of Regen, guys. Look at that value. 600 hit points now. AM got the level 3. The footies were creeping a bit at the green in the north. They're gonna have defend finishing in a moment. And now it's Sok going for the counter attack. He's got 1 water elemental ready to be summoned. Alright, there's the demo. Let's go. Ground attack.
디몰 쫓아가는 게 나을 수 있습니다.
추가 디모를 디펜드. 자, 아직 시멘트 30초 남았기 때문에 그리고
Reinforced defenses not done yet.
생각보다 품에 좀
The repair though might just be enough. Water elemental going down. Alright. Good save by FoCuS here. Keeps those burrows up. No supply block. So far, the demo damage didn't do too much. Mostly forced some repair. But Sok does have lots of resources. Wouldn't this be a good game for like a Beastmaster here a second for Sok? What the hell? You can destroy... What? You can destroy these walls? What the fuck? Did you guys know this? And why did FoCuS do it? And how did he know it? What the hell?
언데드 그거랑 달라요. 언데드는 이제 여기 그라운드 어택으로 그 디지즈를 묻히면서 노바로 이제 일꾼 다 잡고 그러는 건데.
Is it a mission in the campaign? No, I don't think so. There's an undead mission in the campaign where you have to destroy lots of trees with wagons, but I don't think these walls. It also means you can destroy those walls on the bridge, right? Must be. What is the second hero? So you gotta get one right now before the altar goes down. It's the panda second. I feel like Beastmaster is better in these situations with beer, but alright. It is what it is. The demos are doing a lot of damage to these buildings. It's going to be a supply block on Sok in a moment. Sok went for double heal scroll and invuln. Right now he's fighting the creeps. He's a bit distracted. He got slowed down. But he's in Watch Elemental, being a bit annoying in the main base as well. He can call a lot of militia here. But the supply block now is huge. He's making 5 farms at the expo. But here comes the panda. Breath of Fire, of course, is great against the demos. How are the demo hits connecting? You should try to hit the peasants, ideally, not the rifles. Medium armor takes very little damage from siege. But I guess those demos don't stand for long. The wolves are really good here, though. There's no dispel yet for Sok. If the panda falls, also there's no altar to easy res him. Supply is pretty damn even. Got another demolisher. 3 demolishers this game. You don't see that every day. But 2 towers in the main are still holding. And a whole lot at the expansion. Ring of Regen value, by the way. Almost 1,000 hit points. Crazy. The pressure for Sok isn't over yet. Sending peasants over to the main base where there's no mining going on currently. And stay on the panda. We got 1 heal scroll still and an invuln. He just used the heal scroll, kills the Kodo, gets level 2. Militia forcing back. The orc advance. Looks like Sok is getting on the board here. They up the catapult damage. And no. Demolisher is still the same as they always used to be. And they still seem pretty bad. Looks like Sok is now stabilized. We got the Sanctums coming up. Shop being remade. And of course the strat for FoCuS wasn't supposed to exist this long into the game. He was intending to win about 2 minutes ago. But he didn't win yet, and that's not a good sign for him. Really like the strong defensive play by Sok here. Good reactions. This time he holds the all-in. Last chance for FoCuS here. And the chances are pretty low to make this follow-up work, but this is his last shot that he has. There won't be another. I'm not sure if the panda used Drunken Haze so far.
사정없이 그냥 다 끌고 나오는 거 너무 좋네요.
금을 오늘 속 선수가 금을 못 캐게 하는 판단을 굉장히 잘해주고 있습니다.
어차피 막으면 이기니까.
네. 자, 울프가 그냥
Targeting the AM here. FoCuS thinking about what's the right target. How's he gonna win this fight? I don't really think that he can, to be honest. We got a good amount of rifles and priests here. Lots of militia, of course, that can always help out. AM spams the Water Elemental level 4. That's a great level up for everybody who uses the mana. Easy snipe on the Kodo. Slow move speed. Unarmored. This is it. GG is called. And FoCuS will not manage the 3-0. Great start into the series, but Sok starting to fight back. Cool game again. My browser just crashed. The hell? Excuse me, sir? Okay. There we go.
초반에
Expansion games, as you guys surely have heard by me before, I think always lead to very interesting game states. Different strat, different counters we've seen now attempted by FoCuS. We also saw attempted before by Lin.
투팜인데요 이러면?
Like I mentioned, Lin more
투팜인데 이러면?
daring to go counter expo.
타워 빨리 짓고서 이거 라지컬 하겠다는 거죠?
Now we are on Tidehunters.
그쵸 옛날에
Are we going to see an expansion again, or is this going to be more one base? Sok is going for a pretty
근데 이러면
defensive
영웅도 안
opening, you
먹어요.
might say. 3 farm and tower.
멀티할 수도 있겠는데요.
이게 약간 그거랑 비슷하잖아요.
Wants to be very safe against the wolf harass.
사냥할 때 타워 빨리 지어가지고 상대방 온거 울프 물리치려고 하는 거 그 느낌처럼 빨리 짓는데 샌드를 안 먹네요.
Of course, as we know, if there's a 4th farm, then it's clear that we're looking at an expansion.
좀 뛰어가 봅니다.
네. 좀 그래도 연구소를 의식해야 될 것 같거든요. 그쵸 연구소 쪽으로 하죠. 아 가본데 여기에 없잖아요. 그
Asir starting out with a little bit of creeping here himself.
때문에 그냥 안 가보네요.
Okay, staying on 3 farms. So this seems to be a 3 farm tech.
보긴 보는데 자 울프가 그 파시오가 사냥하고 있었기 때문에
Ooh, big last hit.
자, 그렇다면
Really big
시간이
last hit. If that one is stolen,
아 못했어요.
that would have been really bad, but the AM gets it.
네.
Claws and ring. And I gotta take back the 3 farm thing because there's a 4th farm coming.
그래도
Nice
그냥
deny.
이 근데 사실 저 포커 선수처럼 하는 플레이가 있잖아요.
네.
만약에 휴먼이 진짜 빠르게 잘 당겨가지고 안으로 쭉 빨아들였으면은 시야 안 보이고 위쪽에서 사냥이
Or
되거든요.
tier 2 expansion is too strong,
그러다
but you want to
보니까
give them
저는 사실
buffs.
저 정도 시야만 보고서는 확신을 못 가지겠더라고요. 그래서 직접
You go against your own goal of balancing human and orc.
선수는 어쨌든
Yes, Yangfeng, I've seen you say that 5 times already. Thank you, I have read it.
잘 사냥했습니다. 어쨌든 잘 됐어요.
I think if human expansion is better, it can be the meta, and then we're in a fine spot.
도로가 닿습니다. 딱 닿네요. 딱.
속이 굉장히
And I think having the option of to go 2 base versus 2 base is much better than 2 base versus 1 base.
코 선수가 코 선수에게 들어간
Right now, for example, the normal meta, if you will, if we don't consider fast expansions, is Orc expanding on tier 2, and then human cannot counter expand on tier 2. That rather seems more problematic to me. If the human fast expands, then Orc can counter expand on tier 2, like we've seen many times.
이게 속이라서 더 그런 것 같기도 해요. 오늘 투팝 라치컬 한번 보여주긴 했지만 원체 이 선수가 확장하는 거를 좋아하는 선수다 보니까 그래서 혹시나 하고 좀 더 확인해 보려고 한 것 같습니다. 클러 하나를 더 구입한 아크메이지인데 울프가 계속 귀찮게 하죠.
경험치를 꽤 많이 잘 먹어놔서
Double claws here for the AM, certainly very nice. That ring also helps. It's going to be much appreciated on the second hero later. Here now comes the expansion by Sok again. Sok has been trying a lot with expos lately. Not exclusively, but certainly quite a bit. Again, I come back here to the series against Lin.
전판에 비해서.
Did he go shopping for claws? Yeah. Indeed he did. Found 1 pair, bought 1 pair.
파시어 3렙 되냐 안 되냐가 정말 크거든요. 그냥 딴 세상입니다. 울프가 이스키 되냐. 자, 한 번 더
Oh, Phylot again. All right. Focus here. This could be a scary timing for the Phylot. This expo is far from done, and the AM doesn't have level 3. This is looking like a rough timing right now for Sok. What does he even have to defend? 5 footies, but they kind of hurt. Gonna have to involve a lot of militia here, it seems. Militia are coming from the main base. It's a late expo, though. My god. 5.5 minutes.
위험한 거 아닌가?
너무 많이 맞았어요. 너무 많이 맞았어요.
체라. 오.
Ooh, that chain lightning might have almost killed him. Oh, this is a stressful game for Sok. Holy hell, how's he gonna stabilize here?
이제죠, 이제.
1렙 멀티와 아닌 거의 차이가 있긴 있네요. 이 완성 타이밍이나 이런 것들이.
그러니까 그리고 추가적으로 아까 전 판에 제 리젠링이 얼마나 좋은 아이템이었는지.
Now he's heading up the shop. 1 arcane tower is standing, but no guard towers yet.
한 대만 더 때리면
With raiders joining soon, it seems like FoCuS is in a good aggressive position here.
이게 또 분열이 좋은 점은 헌빙이 체력이 차요.
네.
Good piercing damage. Easy cancel on the tower right there. AM has to summon another water elemental to fight at the expansion, but it's only level 1 elemental. Really not that scary.
다행이에요.
네, 잘 붙어가지고.
Ooh, tower cancel. This would be big if it's cancelled, and I think it should be enough damage. Just about. Just about. Just about. Oh, it's so close. Gets the cancel. Oh, Sok. You seem to be in trouble, buddy. Calls it. GG. Too much pressure. Expo too late. Seems like against Orc you need the expansion earlier. Against Undead maybe you can get more away with the later expansion, level 3 and such. But against Orc, needs to be up there earlier. If you go for instant expansion, it's kind of risky. You don't get level 2 from that camp. Interesting, interesting. But Sok here will not be successful. Unlike on the weekend, where he did so well against Lane. Now he is forced to the lower bracket. Next up, we got Night Elf that I feel like I haven't seen in forever. Moon has taken the spotlight lately, and Life, and maybe Kaho in this tournament. Kaho yesterday was doing very well, made it all the way into the upper bracket final. But what about Colorful?
가끔 보면 카오 선수는 요 센터 금광 쪽에 짓는 경우도 있더라고요. 오크 전에. 그래도
네, 뭐 세 군데 다 이론적으로 뭐 다 상관없긴 한데
네.
가장 그 변수가 없는, 그러니까 좀 안전한 곳이 리스크 없는 쪽이 앞이다 보니까 앞을 더 많이 하긴 하죠.
그렇죠. 센터 금광은 사실 거의 안 해요. 하더라도 지금처럼 이제 상점 쪽을 하는 경우가 그나마 많지. 센터 금광은 거의 없습니다.
Colorful used to always be considered very strong in this matchup, but the last half year at least, maybe even 1 year plus, Colorful has been a bit quiet. We haven't seen the big tournament runs from him. We haven't seen the big wins from him really against the top players. I'm not even sure if Colorful is in the top 15 ELO ranks anymore. Actually, he might not be. Colorful has been a little bit more inactive lately, but this was for a long time his standout matchup. So he's always quite dangerous normally against Orc.
플러스 2책이랑 1렙 장비를 주기 때문에 이론적으로는 민첩 5까지는 가능합니다. 과연? 지지개 책이랑 힘번틀렛. 뭐 어쨌든 민첩 스탯 1이라도 올랐으면 나쁠 건 없을 것 같습니다. 보혜 반지.
보혜 반지 좋아요.
Demon starting things off well. Bit of a risky creep, by the way, right? If the blade shows up there for the harass, that would be a disaster. But orcs normally always start with creeping. Orcs normally never go for peon scouts. So, calculated risk that pays off.
시간 낭비가 좀 많이 됐거든요.
Blade Master, of course, as well. Gathering some small items early.
자, 동선 낭비 때문에 한 10초 정도는 버렸습니다. 사실 여기 사냥 끝났어요, 저건요.
그렇죠.
이게 아마 사냥이 빠르게만 됐으면은 지금쯤 금광을 먹고 있어야 될 거예요. 그래서 상대방이 스스로
Ooh, double ring. Hell yeah. This is a great start for the demon.
아이템 너무 좋은데요?
Progressing as well beyond level 2. Would love to lock in a quick level 3 here. They didn't have the greatest item drops so far. Hoping to not get unlucky here. Oh, closet is. There we go. So both seem to be getting mostly what they want.
아, 맞아요. 맞아요. 저렇게 했어요.
그런데 여기 있고, 정확하게 똑같은 동선인데.
아, 완전 당했죠, 이거는. 초반에 이 첫날 밤에 이 위습 움직임이 나이트 엘프에게 정말 중요합니다. 보고서 해야 되거든요. 왜냐면 상대는 도둑이거든요. 근데 도둑인데 투명해요.
Pretty passive early game so far. We're seeing a lot of creeping here. Lin now with an ambitious camp. He knows he's going to be scouted by a wisp because there's always a wisp over there. Doesn't have a speed scroll, by the way. This could be a significant punish. Let's see how much the wisp can block. 1 to the win. That's actually pretty nice right now if he really needs it. Ooh, the grunt does still go down though. Archer right clicks enough. Would have almost been a 6 save here. Demon can creep the rest. Get that level 3. Blade gonna hit that as well. So you get the item, you get the Bursey, but you lose the grunt. Is that worth it? I would say yes. The Bursey is especially good against the Dryads in the mid game. If you can keep him alive. Early level 2 Windwalk is also great. This is going to give you a lot of information, a lot of convenience, and lots of opportunities to kill wisps maybe. 1-2 punch. Oh, almost instant reaction by Colorful. That would have been sick. A little bit of a cancel here as well. Level 2 mana burn, by the way. Not immolation in this game. Kind of interesting. There's a lot of variance there with the Night Elves. It seemed like until maybe a couple of months ago, everyone was going immolation all the time. But nowadays, it's a consideration. Sometimes it's immolation, sometimes it's mana burn. Maybe also a bit of player preference playing into that. I remember that Grubby said once, oh, how long ago was that? I don't know, half a year maybe? Saying that immolation is so good that everyone always goes immolation and never mana burn on level 3. That's not exactly true. I think Grubby was just trying to make his point there that immolation is so good. Oh, where's that Sasquatch going? I think he's trying to go back home. Hex creeping, looking for the big drop. It's going to be a big mana burn as well. Lots of haste. That's pretty good. Man, Colorful so aggressive here. Even without Keeper, without Dryads. Demon in the back of the base, by the way. Oh, here's the entangled big one on the Bursey. Yeah, that's going to be a huge kill. No way to save him, although he is denied. That's not too bad. While Colorful is rushing tier 3. What's the next upcoming tournament? We don't really know yet what's happening after WSB. WSB is going to conclude on Saturday. Then we're going to have the German Dach Inferno finals happening on Saturday. It's going to be a live event in Krefeld, Germany. 4 p.m. Saturday. You want to be tuning in for that. Leon versus Kevin. It's going to be some POG.
정확하게 오크 위치 몰라가지고 아 11시로 가나요? 후위 공격 가려고 하는 거거든요. 지금 들어가 봤어요. 그래도 들어가.
But yeah, outside of that, we don't really know yet what's happening next week, but should be announced very shortly. Next coming days. Alright, we got 2 raiders here with the ensnare. Colorful playing again, quite active. Keeper though, getting hexed. Does he have the time for the heal scroll? No, he doesn't. Crit comes in, gets that kill, and Ensnare is looking for more punish. Lin's radar control, of course, always excellent, always in range for the Ensnares, but oftentimes also able to save them. Like this one. Ooh, nice save. Radar turns around though. No! Gets denied by the Shadow Hunter. Could have been saved, but at least the experience doesn't go too Colorful. He's losing a lot of units here. He's losing too many. It is GG. And 1-0 for Lin. Is certainly coming into this on this day as the favorite. As mentioned before, we haven't seen Colorful too much in the bigger tournaments with big runs lately. Recent shape seems to be trending towards Lin over here.
아니 다 보통 이제 본인이 그 가고 싶은 방향으로 그 휴먼은 특히나 이제 큰 데 잡는 사람은 그렇죠. 근데 오크는 처음에 큰 거 먹는 종족이 아니니까 언데드랑 오크는.
Leon crushes Kevin, chat is saying.
만약에 휴먼이
Likely yes. Likely yes. Leon has been looking extremely strong in the Dark Inferno.
이거는 명백한 좀 실수긴 하죠. 뭐 상관
The dreadful time that humans had for almost this entire year did not affect Leon so much in the Dark Inferno.
이런 거 나오면 안 되거든요.
뭐라도 때려줘야
네.
뭐 끌어온다든지 뭐라도 되는데 안 그래도 지금 데몬터 저 밑에서 오는데
아니 시간이 최적의 속도로 한 거에 비해서
Another ring for the demon. All right, he's starting off again on the right foot.
더 늦었을 것 같아요.
네. 아이템은 기가 막히게 나오십니다.
Lin going for the green cams in the middle first. Interesting.
이게 원래 워가 이렇게
Lots of different creep routes and openings we've seen here over the years from the orcs. For the Night Elves, it's pretty straightforward. Just the nature that the race works. With Ancient of War creeping, you only have certain options early on. Whereas the orc, with lots of green camps and with healed elves, you have a lot of different things to choose from. And you love to choose the slippers. You can't choose them from the item drop, but you can choose them from the marketplace sometimes. And now with slippers and claws. It's a fantastic start. Last hit, maybe with the mana burn. Nope, no steal. Was barely out of range. Man, that was super close. Blade loses all of his mana, but he's got great items here. One of mana steal. Do you keep that? Do you sell that? He does use it here. -0 mana burn. That's a mental victory.
진짜 토 나오는 상황이에요. 난 나엘이 아닌데 저 기분을 알 것 같거든. 그 정도로 토 나오는 상황이에요.
템 떨고 놓고 먹으려고 안 되겠어요.
이거 진짜 오랜만에 나올 뻔했네요.
예.
사실 이게 그런 거 있잖아요. 우리나라는 좀 이제 CCTV가 어디든 많이 설치돼 있어가지고 몰래 남의 거 가져가 이런 거 없는데 외국은 좀 그런 게 없다고 하잖아요. 그러니까 바닥에 떨고 왔으면 네 거 아니잖아. 우리 모두의 거 아니었어? 약간 이런 느낌처럼 불마가 지금 약간 외국 마인드 할 뻔했는데 아이템 아쉽게 안 떨궜네요.
Ooh, nice little steal. Even without the windwalk here.
2레벨 되겠는데요, 블레드 마스터. 오우. 저 먹었으면 2레벨이었습니다.
Then is limiting the creeping of the Demon Hunter quite a lot here. This certainly isn't going to be a fast level 3 demon this game. This time.
불마 체력이 너무 낮은 거 아닌가요?
죽지 않을 정도로만.
네. 지능의 망토.
Decent items here on the demon. Nothing crazy just yet, but of course still lots of creeps on the map. Still the possibility of marketplace purchases. Blade is standing at the top for a long time, going for that dust. And is going really aggressive here. Raider Walker again on the way against the lures with Keeper. One of mana steal used again. Into the backline he goes. One archer kill is enough for the level up here. How far does Lin dare to go? Shadowhunter is not here yet. Keeper isn't here yet. Moonwells are holding though. And has to back away. At the moment it's all very predictable. There's no interrupt yet, no crowd control yet, but that's about to change. England may have been a little bit late on the brute strength. Maybe he was just... Maybe just didn't have the resources for it. Big cam for Lin immediately. Going for that lab, looking for the big drop. Quel'Thalas would be amazing. Soy Mask would be amazing. Periat for the demon, also really nice. Tanking him up even more. Ooh, there's a Sobi. Alright, Lin can't complain. These items are looking pretty damn good. Lin does seem pretty low experience here, though. Colorful is ahead by a little. It's very even, I suppose, the experience here.
빠르게 다 소진이 돼 버려가지고
곧 낮이거든요.
센 거를 뭔가 열심히 잡기가 좀 부담스러운 것 같은데.
Seems like all the night elves are rushing
낮이에요.
tier 3 these days.
여기가 사실 타이탄스가 중요한 게 극초반에는 이제 마켓플레이스를 누가 먹느냐 눈치 싸움. 그리고 이제 이런 2티어 되고서 세컨 나올 때는 이제
Lots of hex creeping here early on. Shadowhunter used a lot of his mana, but of course he's got that Soy Mask. Regening it as well very nicely. Ring of Regen here for the Blade. I think that's always a great item. Especially for Blade Master. You're always going to be taking some damage from Spirit Link, or you're going to be getting attacked. More healing is always good. If you have the inventory space, I feel like you want to keep that.
너무 딜레이가 많이 되고 있는 것 같아 근데 나일이. 슬리퍼가 또 나왔어.
Double Slippers! Oh, hell yeah. That blade is now looking very nice. Big item here for colorful. This could be good or it could be a dud. The Mana Stone, I think we rather call a dud. It could be, in theory, good for the demon in the right fight. If the fight goes long, you run out of immolation mana. With that Mana Stone, you can be a bigger threat for longer. Though it does tend to get sold most of the time. Big Mana Potion here for the Shadow. Oh, goodness.
이거 무적 포션 중요하거든요. 바로 사고요.
Invuln picked up. Blade Master doesn't have an Invuln so far, by the way. Fighting without Invuln for either first hero here is always going to be pretty tough for the big fights. Even more so for the Blade, normally. Tends to take more damage more quickly. With Bear, right clicks, and Roar, and Orb of Venom. And also Thorns, not to be forgotten. Blade hurting himself with the Thorns. Oh, big Invuln. Oh, that is such a good drop. Oh, that is the perfect drop right now. The Invul potion that he needed, he finds here. This also means he could use Salve during Invul, which is always amazing. Little interaction for orcs.
데몬터가 그냥 전장을 그러니까 진두지휘하죠. 그냥 캐리하는 캐리머신.
네, 키퍼는 뭐
그냥 거들 뿐이죠. 보존을 위한.
그냥 높으면 좋지만 얘가 올라갈 바에는 데몬이 더 높은 게 좋음.
그렇죠.
키퍼가 오면 당연히 좋지만 거기에 데몬이 얼마의 레벨이 같이 있느냐가 더 중요한.
Busty says, items are the soul of the game. Equipping items, fighting Pog items, selling shit items, item stealing spells like Windwalk are objectively unfun. Have to nerf Windwalk because it takes the fun away. Oh, Busty's trying to deal me a big blow, you guys, because I think mana burn is a bad mechanic. Busty is trying to tell me and us that indeed stealing items is terrible for the game. Great sarcastic comment. Busty. Maybe you should have waited for another game, though, to say this, because the Blade Master didn't steal any items this game. Maybe the timing was a bit off, but good try, good try. Ooh, Kodo's survival here would be big. Trying to pull it to the back line. Kodo barely surviving here on red HP. Wand of Illusion. Soaking up a good amount of damage right now. Heal Scroll comes in. Big commitment there. Shadowhunter low on mana, but the Soy Mask is regenning slowly. Pretty much an all-in here by Colorful. If he doesn't take out this expansion, this is normally the death sentence, but he's got strong reinforcements coming. With the Bears, Rejuve should be coming in once more. Demon very close to level 4. Same for the Blade. Archer, is that enough? Not quite. Here's the Rejuve. Okay. Colorful trying to reset a little bit. Oh, the disenchant! It just hit. Barely in range. I thought the Raiders, or rather the Walkers, might have been out of range here. Supply still even. Although one bear is devoured still. Oh, I think he had another Rejuve right there. Cancelled. Blade crits still looking a bit low, but of course we're getting towards level 2 crit soon. One kill here for the level up would be big for both players. There it is. Gets the bear. The Hex here pays off. Oh, really punching the fact that there's no Dryads here at the moment. Really good Hex. Speed Scroll Escape as well. No Dispel for Colorful. Maybe undermaking Dryads a little bit here.
다시 한번 돌아섭니다.
고마나 저쪽 보낸 거 너무 좋았고.
Kodo kill would be big.
탈출할 수 있나요?
It's a bear returning.
힘이
Oh, not quite yet the heal wave. This Sobi Mask has been doing insane work, by the way.
미끼로 곰을 막 이렇게
Oh, the Hex as well. Level 2 Hex. Lasts such a long time. 6 saves here by Lin. Really well done here. The way he's taking these fights. Owning these exchanges so far. One bear at the expansion is stopping the mining over there. Demon's still fighting on, but he's very, very low mana here. Oh, deny even on the Raider. Damn, okay. Lin is showing off here on map 2. And Colorful knows if he falls back, he gives so much time for the Orc to mine. Lin's gonna be so rich. Another End Snare might lead to another kill.
흡수했으면 바로 헥스가 대기 중이었어가지고.
아 그러네요.
이렇게 죽는 게 좀 나을
Whoa.
것 같기도 하고요.
Big lag. Big lag.
저희 같은
Okay.
것 같네요.
Colorful down to 39 supply. 4 of that is inside the Kodo. The bear about to be digested. Holy shit, look at the blade. He's almost level 5 already. Whenever the blade is even in damage with the Demon Hunter, that's not a good sign for the Night Elf. Normally, Night Elf Demon is supposed to be ahead with Immolation and Orb of Venom.
좀 불리했던 상황이라 억울하진 않았는데 유리했으면은 화났을 것 같아요.
아 화나죠. 좀 불리해도 화났을 거예요.
And the blade stole the other invuln, by the way. No invuln for the Demon still for a while. So maybe he doesn't need one with the tank items, but that's always scary.
역으로 이제 오크가 찌릅니다. 이 극초반에 푸테밍은 좀 잘 받아주긴 했는데 그 이후의 아이템이 컬러프 선수한테 보다는 이제 박준 선수한테가 좀 더 잘 나왔던 상황이다 보니 좀 쉽지가 않네요.
And supply lead now for Lin. He's got the Expo running. This is everything pointing in his direction. Great patience as well, the way he was pulling back the peons, took the fight so well. Beautiful end snares and speed scrolls and hexes. Lin so far looking like the better player, certainly between the two. But maybe Colorful can still find a way back. A way back on this map seems unlikely, but maybe on the following maps. Oh, Lin even went for a TP. That means he is ready to trade some base damage. Colorful has a TP, gonna need to use it soon. Ooh, Helm of Valor, okay. Demon has crazy items now. When you have such strong items, then normally you don't need invuln anymore. Then trying to eat some units here and then TP out. Is everything in range? Yes, barely.
이게 여기서 발로엠까지 잘 주었겠다. 데몬 5레벨. 거기다가 50을 깨서 60이라도 어떻게든 만들 수 있으면은
Still lots of gold on Lin, of course. Expo is running and running. He's got 2 shops. So much mana on this Shadow Hunter. 8,000 healing by him this game.
본인만 잘해서는 안 될 수준까지 된 것 같은데 키퍼 걸러가 맞나요? 예, 위로 가야 돼요.
인구수도 딱 막혀버려서 그냥 어차피 문해를 지금 짓는 건 의미가 없어서 위에서 그냥 다 갖다 박는 게 나았을 것 같은데요.
고도가 지금 두 마리가 뱃속이 비었고요.
Did the Shadow Hunter ever get mana burn this game, by the way? I feel like he only got mana burn when he was basically out of mana already. Great shadow positioning by Lin here. The bear count is not where it needs to be. Does not seem like it. Shadow again staying way in the back of the fight. Now finally getting mana burned. For quite a while though. Use the mana potion. Could use the hex here now, while the dryads are kind of far away. And now the numbers game is just too clearly in favor of the orc. Odo does go down, but what about this demon? He almost dies to the Hex.
클로야 구해줘.
Late wants that kill. And Snare, maybe a crit? Maybe a crit to finish in style? Oh, not quite.
다 위험해, 다 위험해. 안 되겠다. 다음 게임.
One level 3 crit, maybe? No. Game ends before we see the biggest red number. GG it is. And Lin with a 2-0 lead. Strong start. Colorful might find himself a little bit outmatched here at the moment. These two had many close epic series in the past against each other, but as pointed out before, Colorful is a lot less active these days in these 1v1 tournaments. We are now continuing on to Twisted Meadow.
어떻게 보면 공평하다고 할 수 있는 7시 1시. 나이테프는 좀 용캠 빨리 잡고 싶을 때는 이쪽을 월을 짓고서 사냥할 때도 있긴 한데 우선은 제일 무난한 지역으로 사냥을 시작합니다. 뭐 상점 스타트 할 때도 있어요. 근데 상점 스타트 하면은 리스크가 좀 크죠.
그쵸.
위습이 좀 한 3기 정도 달라붙어야 또 안 깨지기 때문에 홀업도 늦어지고요. 양 선수 다 제일 무난한 플레이 스타일로 보여줍니다.
나이트도 2개 먹고 그처음에 하나 먹고 이제 눈치 싸움 하는.
보통 정석적인 동선이라면은 오크는 이제 빼먹은 다음에 상점에서 서클렛 사고서 5시 쪽 똑같은 1렙 장비를 먹으러 가는 건데 이 박주 선수가 아무래도 좀 플레이 스타일이 특히 나엘전은 변칙적으로 꼬는 걸 되게 좋아한단 말이죠. 그래서 아예 서클렛을 안 사고 11시로 뛰는 것도 충분히 가능하고
네.
갈 때 같습니다. 박주 선수의 마음 매번 달라요.
Colorful early on has a little bit more scouting information here with that Wisp. Late Master, humble first creep, only the green. He would love to get some more slippers, of course. Colorful has been getting lots of rings, so these things did work out well for him so far. Late this time, not with slippers, but just the gauntlets. Alright, colorful slippers now, and then we're talking. Hey, hell yeah. Ring slipper start, perfect. Good setup here for Colorful to take a map now in this BO5. Circlet as well, and that Demon Hunter is looking damn strong already. Late though also lucky to find the red socks.
초반에 조금 애매해진단 말이죠. 근데 양말 뽑았어요, 린 선수도. 어제는 양말이 그렇게 잘 안 나왔던 것 같아요. 오늘 양말 잘 나옵니다.
양 선수 다 만족할 만한 아이템들이 계속 나와주고 있습니다.
Both locking in the level 2 right here. A little bit more experience and items on the demon. I love those a lot. It's a lot of small items that give a little bit of a boost. It would be really good for early engagements if we should get to them. But the longer the game goes, the more big items that we creep and equip, the weaker you might say these items are because, well, you're going to replace the smaller items with bigger items if you find good ones later on. You could give the circlet and the ring of superiority to the keeper, maybe? So, not all value will be lost. Nope. 2 hitting the wisps. Or 3 hitting. It depends on the damage roll. Oh, Lin getting a bit lucky here, I think, with some high damage rolls. 2 wisps go down. Not the end of the world. But of course, it's kind of annoying for Cole. Lin dodges the dust as well. He knew the demon was coming to try to reveal him.
설마 또 아니겠죠? 이거 두 번이나 그랬는데. 아!
Oh, quick reaction this time.
40이 남았었는데?
42 남았었다고요?
예, 예. 데미지 방금
그럼
얼마?
아니에요. 96, 아니 36 들어왔어요.
아, 오케이.
Double Bestiary by Lin. Oh,
그러면서
this for a long time used to be a FoCuS staple. He loved playing Mass Raiders, especially against lots of Dryads, but also if it's not Dryads, try to look for aggressive options and then go for Walker transition later in case of bears. But yeah, for Lin, it's been almost always straight Raider Walkers. I'm a bit surprised to see this. Colorful might not be considering this option.
이 맵에서 은근히 나오죠. 은근히 나오는 맵이죠, 이 맵은.
뭔가 뒤쪽 잡고.
아, 제가 방금 그런트를 찾으려고 좀 돌렸습니다. 죄송합니다. 좀 어지럽으면 사과드릴게요. 자, 투비스. 이 위습이 어쨌든 2기까지 잡힌 상황. 3티어가 늦어지면 늦어질수록 투비스가 좀 활약을 할 수 있거든요.
그렇죠.
인스냐보다는 물량, 바로 트레이더.
Oh, that's a very ambitious creep camp here, Bellin. Really? Playing into a keeper timing. Okay, it's going to be interesting here. Who's going to be getting away with a black eye, or rather go 6 feet under? Looking for that next hex. And that should be a kill. But also, lots of mana burned. Shadowhunter now dry. And the keeper is back in short order.
마나번 들어가면서 헥스 걸려가지고 마나는 별로 안 달고 헥스는 걸리고.
만화본만 그렇잖아요.
그쵸, 마나번만 그러죠. 다른 전기 스킬이 그런지는 제가 못 봤던 것 같네요. 체라가 던져지면서 헥스가 걸린다? 그거는 못 봤던 것 같거든요.
By the way, there's a bug in the client. Are you seeing that? There's no numbers appearing anymore. We're not seeing the crit numbers, and we're not seeing the mana burn numbers.
근데 이거는
I've never seen that bug before.
약간 희망회로를 돌리자면은 불필요한 경험치를 키퍼가 1도 안 먹은 거예요. 아, 지금 하나 먹겠네. 그러니까 이게 좀 발상의 전환인데
2인 거보다는 2 1.5 이런 거보단
Demon now level 3, got some good items. Lin is now trying to go to walkers.
그 이후에 데몬트 무사히 남아가지고
Does seem a
깔끔하게 먹고.
tad late, of course, with the double Bestiary Raider start.
이거 이몰이었어야 되거든요.
그렇죠.
아, 불마 3.
Lots of Raiders here, relatively speaking, for this point in the game. But no dispel against the Entangle. Ensnare and Entangle would both lead to some easy kills here.
있으면 써야겠네요, 그러면. 못 죽여?
Ooh, that Dryad. Ooh, nicely pulled away. Well done by Colorful here. He's paying attention in the right spot.
토템 이제 완성되고 있고.
So it's 2 for 2 so far, right?
그러면 워커 숫자가
2 Raiders for 2 Dryads, I think. Speed
사기.
Scroll. Ooh, nice save. Raider barely getting away. The Speed Scroll can also try to kill some more of these archers.
마법을 찍어야 돼요.
Oh, gets them barely on the outskirts.
아니.
Ooh, Demon! Oh my god, 17 hit points. Thank that Ring of Protection. Colorful here with quite a few losses, but at least now he's reinforcing with strong bears. Master training about to finish. And Lin still has no expansion, but at the moment Lin is still stronger on the map. It would seem.
이거 곰이 인간 폼일 때는 정말 약하기 때문에 진짜 눈치 게임 잘해야 돼요. 눈치 살살 보면서 거리 조절 정말 중요합니다. 자, 마법 됐지만 마나가 늘어나도 아직 미주를 쓸 마나까지는 안 찼어요. 요어. 변신 마나가 없어. 변신할 만화가 없어. 로어 딜렀기 때문에.
그나마 다행이에요. 드라이어도 안 해가지고.
네,
Ensnare again, catching the Dryads. Is there enough damage to take him out, though? Blade Master very hurt. Invul Potion needed and not used! Oh, big mistake by Lane. Mistiming the Invuln here. It's going to be an expensive res from the Tavern. He does almost have the resources.
좀 이따 다시 사나요? 아니면 기다렸다 480원?
Good trade, except for the blade loss, though. Kept all the units alive, but now they're really hurt.
꿀 여유분 없어서
Need some healing bad.
좀 서야 될 것 같은데요.
Dude, Lin is not backing off. He's just staying in there all the time. Lin needs a heal scroll here for sure. Still fighting for the camp. Going for the keeper. We got one ensnare. We got two ensnares, but the rejuve here is fantastic. Koda comes in, gets one bear devour. Oh, now things might be slipping away for Lin, though. Does not have a TP anymore. The Dryad slow is catching up. But Venom, of course, doing great damage over time here. Got a Walker now, finally joining. Going for the Keeper again. But he's got Invul and TP. Invul first. Shadowhunter almost dead. Raiders falling. Oi! I think this is where things are falling apart. For Lin right here.
천천히 해도 되죠 이제 나이테프는.
이제는 인구수도 다 똑같아졌고.
아 곰구 추작전. 불마. 아까 못 먹은 무조건 여기서 먹어야 되나요? 너무 아까운데. 아까워.
근데 먹긴 먹어야죠.
네, 저 어쩔 수 없죠. 또 죽을 수
They're
없잖아요.
requiring that invuln as well. Shop healing desperately needed. We got a speed scroll as well if necessary. It's right now not in range. Oh, there's a unit on the left that almost runs into the waiting arms of the Dryads here.
계속 빠지는 게 좋지 않은데. 아, 가격 인상을 맞았습니다.
It seems like the blade inventory is not really keeping up with the demon inventory. As we've seen many times over recent months,
50원짜리 아이템들 이제
item luck is a big contributing factor in this matchup especially, where these two heroes are so insanely important.
땅 저기
The blade and the demon carry more weight than most heroes in most other armies.
문스톤 포기할게. 땅 올려.
야, 나 필요 없어. 이 스피스콜 이미 70 됐어. 다 맞춰.
스피스코는 CCA인지도 거의 벌써
They might try to expand here, but Colorful sees all of this perfectly.
10년이라니 무슨
He's got the bear still inside the Kodo, giving him the inside scoop.
2년 됐나요? 좀 됐죠 그래도.
몇 년이요?
2년 정도 되지 않아요? 2년?
2년이요?
더 됐나요?
스피스코로 2년이요?
몇 버전 때 됐죠?
아니 뭐한 리포지드쯤 해가지고 됐겠죠 뭐.
아니요. 그렇게 옛날 아니었던 것 같은데.
19, 20 아닐까요?
이거는 좀 이따가
Ian about to get level 4. Big item right here. Ring of the Archmagi. Alright, so we need to swap items around a little bit here.
5년?
Give all the Agi
그렇게 그냥
to the demon.
적응을 해버렸네요 제가.
And maybe he doesn't even need an Invul Potion. All those tank items, maybe?
그래서
21년
Ruined bracers for the blade. Well, that is not
5년.
really what you want.
아직 10년까지는 5년 남았으니까 나머지 다 70대.
Oh, it's going to be a perfect creep jack at the red camp.
75원으로 하시죠.
Does Lin know something's coming? Oh, he's got a feeling.
오골드 손해 보고
Blade Master is scouting ahead.
오골드 손해 보는 거면은
Oh, did you see him? Oh, yeah, he did.
좋아요.
He did barely see him. Supply lead for Colorful. Not an easy fight for Lin right here. Forcing the TP would be the best thing that he could do right now. There's an Invul Potion. That keeper is safe for a while. I think that was the big Invul. Nah, never mind. It was a small Invul. Blade in the back, getting a Dryad kill. Hits that level 4. Finally a bigger crit. Demon level 4, though, is delivering. He's getting a lot of kills here on these Raiders. Trying to go for the keeper again. Double ensnare, but the blade was also slowed down. Trying to block with the Raider. There's one more ensnare. Oh! He actually does force the TP out. But the rest of the Night Elf army is being left behind to fight on. And we got two bears here as well, ready to reinforce, ready to rejuve. Lin playing around the ensnares here. Oh, Lin is super hurt. Oh, goodness.
저 곰을
Waiting for the ensnare to cool down. The demon hunter doesn't have boots here, so it's not so easy for him to chase down these herd raiders. Oh, then trying desperately to get back to the shop. Keeper is also returning. He's bringing in another orb of venom. And that town hall, great hall, is going to be finishing. Oh, GNL Bear caught. Oh, that's a clear mistake by Colorful here. Didn't morph that one. Level 4 Shadow Hunter heal wave didn't bounce though. That's kind of annoying. Keeper caught again. Maybe Lin still wins this game. He passes the Invo Potion. Keeper is going to be protected with that, and now the Blade Master is going to be the one in trouble. Blade Master's taking a lot of damage here, almost surrounded, trying to get out, trying to back off, trying to heal up, and speed scroll up. And he's running. Lin stalling for time here. The Expo up north, there is barely some mining going on. Heat wave again, the Orc Army mostly back in the green. Now we're going hard for the Demon Hunter. Invo Potion popped. What about that demon? Can he be saved? No, he cannot. That's why Staff is unreliable in this matchup. The Mass Ensnare will not allow the easy save. And with the demon dead, I think Lin does, after all, close out that 3-0. Demon back from the tavern, but he's got no mana and low hit points. Entangle here,
For the
still
Neo
scary.
Mayonnaise Bath Fund.
Yo, Annie Snakes with the resub, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure Neo would love a little mayonnaise bath. Northern Germans and the Dutch, they love the mayonnaise. Really great Raider play again by Lin. Really, really nice. Blade Master here dancing on the edge. GG is called, and Colorful having a good showing on map 3, but can't close it out quite. 3-0 strong run by Lin right here. And that means it's going to be an Orc Mirror in the upper bracket semifinal.
어차피 저희가 지금 뱀픽을 해야 돼서 살짝 쉬는 시간을 가졌다가 한 10분 내외로 휴식을 취하고 돌아오도록 하겠습니다.
Let me just
잠시만 기다려 주세요.
enter that. FoCuS versus Lin upper bracket game. Sock versus Colorful after that in the lower bracket. And the good thing about the VoD replays is we can skip ahead to the next game right away. Is there a date for the next patch? Is there any info? No, not really. There's not even a PTR up yet. But Neo and I, we did our suggestions because it has been happening roughly in 6-month cycles last few years. And the last PTR came in December, and then the actual patch live version came in January. So if we're staying with a 6-month cycle, then it should be this month PTR, next month patch. But there's no guarantee it's going to happen that way. Okay, in we go. Map number 1 for our upper bracket Orc Mirror.
제가 봤었던 몇몇 5호전, 린데 포커스 5호전을 봤을 때는 포커 선수가
Orc Mirror on the top level. Very interesting these days. We have a lot of different strategies. I suppose we have mainly 2 strategies. We have 2 openings. Blade Master, Fast Tech, or Farseer Headhunters. Blade Master Fast Tech intends to go to Torrents, but of course when you're facing a Farseer, you don't have time for Torrents. You need to pivot back into Grunts. FoCuS here, the one starting off with Farseer.
버로 두개지는 거 없이 최대한 빠르게 홀업을 했고요. 이러면은 사실 나쁠 게 없어요. 상대가 맞불마 해가지고 뛰어오면 좀 짜증나는 건데 파시였기 때문에 사냥할 거거든요. 우선 파밍. 클러 시작 좋아요. 포커스는 에이스트 글로브. 뭐 아이템 영향 크게 받진 않는다고 하지만 그래도 웬만하면 클러가 좀 좋긴 할 텐데
네.
살짝 아쉽게 됐습니다.
Lin playing so far in the dark, and so is FoCuS. Classic orc start into the game. No peon scout. You're gonna be
그냥 주겠다는 거죠, 이거.
doing some educated guesses.
피해 다니면서 잡겠다라는 거고.
Crystal ball might help quite a bit with scouting.
자, 여기를 안 와? 이러면은
Blade Master hoping for some
별로
slippers
아니기 때문에
here.
파시를 이제 하게 될 거고.
Uh,
파시어라면
gauntlets.
어디로
That's
갔을까?
okay.
생각을 해보게
Not
됩니다,
great.
그러면은.
But pretty much all stats are decent for the Blade Master.
동선을
어.
위 아래 왔다 갔다 크게 잡으면서 하는데
동선이 비효율적이긴 하거든요. 근데 상대방이랑 안 만나는 게 중요하다는 거고. 근데 내려와
안
보는데요.
만나야 되는데 이걸 한 번에
와, 이거를
Well,
미슬이에요,
Blade
미슬.
might have the
오,
timing for one last hit.
와.
It's just a little wolf, but it's a bit more experience. Gets another Farseer wolf.
타이밍이 사실
With
여기
that,
잡을
almost level
시간대가
2.
아니잖아요.
그러니까요.
여기를 이게 후위 공격하러
It was a
왔다
Farseer
이러면
to get the
빼먹으러
slippers
왔다고
here.
봐야 될것 같긴 한데.
그러니까 본인이 먹으려고 타밍하려고 온 건데
Blade hits
겸사겸사
level
것
2.
같습니다.
Does he commit for the
근데
headhunter
정확히
kill? Ooh, nice
아,
save.
됐어요.
Damn, FoCuS.
던터.
Great save on that headhunter. He's gonna have the heal salve in a moment.
자, 배럭 빌드이기 때문에 어쨌든 그런트 준비 중이고 3이 언제 될 수 있느냐. 아까 그 2렙짜리 뺏긴 것도 좀 아프긴 합니다.
그쵸. 저런 거 하나하나 모여서 3렙 되는 건데.
또 가뜩이나 아까 초반에
FoCuS is selling the TP.
이 맵이 3찍기가 좀 쉬운
Blade
맵이 아니다
Master
보니까
healed
그런
up
경험치
once
하나 또
again for the most part. Let's certainly try to get that headhunter here.
자, 노크가 풀리기 전에 댐질 넣어주고 헤던터는 슬슬까지
Oh, speed scroll wasted.
저도
That always
원래
feels bad.
안 죽었어야 됐는데 원래는.
Using that speed scroll, trying to save the unit, not working out. And here we got the 3 peons, baby.
2렙 타워링인데
This looks like a
잠깐만요.
Fire Lord
오,
push.
예. 피언을 발견.
Lin sees it very early. Didn't go for Spirit Lodge, by the way.
파시어
Many other orcs go for
패러가
Spirit
있어요.
Lodge for Shaman Dispel. Lin here is going for good old Raider Walker.
가는 경우가 있단 말이에요.
그쵸. 여러 가지가 있죠.
이걸 체크하는 게 중요했었는데
일단 잘 파악은 했습니다.
네, 빠르게 잘 봤어요.
FoCuS playing quite a lot of Fire Lord today. Very willing to go for the all-in on tier 2.
자, 우선 토템 빌드입니다.
Disenchant would be great to dispel here against these summons, but it takes quite a while to get to.
어려울 수 있긴 한데
You gotta make a walker first, surely.
버텼을 때 후반은 확실하긴 하죠.
그렇죠. 자, 머리부터 짚습니다. 이게 지어지는 게 중요하다는 거거든요.
네, 어차피 이걸로
Nice positioning on the towers, by the way.
그런 느낌이라서.
Between the enemy army, or behind his own army, you know.
성큼 멀리서
His own army between the towers and the enemy, is what I should say. Alright, Lin coming in. He's bringing peons for the defense as well. This should be an easy time for the lava spawn to split.
증식을
Second one now summoned.
목표로.
라바스폰이 둘, 넷까지만 얻게 만들어지면 되거든요.
네. 타워 파괴했어요.
두 번
파괴.
하면 되는데
Tower cancelled. Headhunter
이거
killed.
캔슬을 해줘야 됩니다.
Blade Master still looking pretty untouched.
네, 계속 캔슬하고 다시 찍고 캔슬하고 다시 찍고.
First lava spawn now splitting.
자, 한번 증식.
Lumber's low on focus here, so he can't make too many towers anymore. He can try for one. Oh, it's in burrow range. Oh, that's a big mistake.
그냥 캔슬해야 돼. 캔슬해야 돼. 그냥. 어?
이건 지금
Someone on the caster desk calling for the cancel. I'm surprised not going for the...
깨진다면
Seems like Lin should be targeting that tower here.
그러면 금방 깨거든요.
But now, the burrow's the one in trouble. Lots of damage coming against it.
깨지나요? 낚시한 거요?
때렸으면 됐을 것 같은데.
낚시가 되는 깨긴 깼네요.
깼어요.
네.
이러면 저 타워 위치가 더
Burrow
무서워.
going down. Lin is supply blocked over here. The danger is certainly not over yet. We got one walker out. Second walker on the way. He could go for a depth training later. The towers are still not up for focus, though.
차이로 붙은 게임이
Question is, how much healing do we have for the blade? There's a mana potion. There's a heal wave again.
아직 끝난 게 아니다.
Blade in the bag, of course, protected by the Spirit Link.
라바스폰이 좀 빠르게 없어진 느낌이어가지고 저 버로 부순다고. 자, 대신에 린도 인구수 막혔어요.
분열을 해야 되는데 분열로 못 쓰긴 했어요.
네. 자, 또 파괴했습니다. 아 그리고 막히는 그림인데요. 막히는 그림. 그러니까 이게 결국에
Violet would love to be level 2 here for the incinerate.
최대한 더 오래 살아가지고 타워 지어질 시간을 버는 게 더 좋았을 것 같거든요.
아직 임 선수도 지금 인구수 막혀 있고 돈 많이 끌어다 쓰긴 했거든요.
네. 자 이거 피온을 잡으면은 블레이드 마스터 3까지.
And Lin holds the push.
저 그런트 끝까지 쫓아가요. 끝까지. 와 여기서 비스 짓고 다시 처음부터 제로부터 시작하는.
헤던터 진짜 헤던터 많은데요? 6개요? 왜 이렇게 많죠?
7개요.
7개.
안에 하나 산 거 더 있고.
One grunt there took the wrong turn. This one a little bit forgotten about. FoCuS still up in supply by a lot. He's now going for a bestiary. Come of retraining. Oh!
잘 도망간 거 아닐까 싶긴
He's gonna go mirror image.
술 발린 게 4기면은 아 3기면
오케이.
잘 살린 거긴 해요.
네.
아 제올렌책 이거 그걸 바꾸겠다는 거죠. 미러 이미지로.
네, 미러미지.
That's pretty cool.
근데 미러 이미지도 결국에는 진짜를 빨리 발견하면은 힘이 빠지거든요. 그렇기 때문에 힐링 웨이브 2스킬이 중요한
Got
건데
quite a few headhunters here.
2.3
8
레벨.
out on the map for FoCuS.
아이템 뭐가 나와 좋아요.
마나스틸리.
예, 좋아요.
One of Mana Steel could be great as well.
심지어 비트 스크롤도 좋아요.
Take mana away from that shadow.
아, 근데 상대 워커네요. 워커다 보니까 비트 스크롤 살짝 아쉽겠네요.
데일포나 뭐 마나스틸링이 좀 좋은 거 같고요.
Oh, and stay on the headhunter. A little bit unlucky for FoCuS here. Losing 2 headhunters here. And almost surrounding the blade. It's the wand of Mana Steel
저쪽에도 있어가지고.
that gets him out of there.
다행입니다.
We had a wand on both sides.
나도 뺐고 탈출. 아기도 이쪽에 비스가 없군요. 그런트랑 워커밖에 없으니.
네. 스킬 바꾸고.
There's Storm Free Training. Now we got the mirror image. But the blade is really low mana. He might not be able to
보도비스 하나하나도 되게
summon
커요.
so many
HP
images.
데미지인데 이제 확실히 그런트가 주로 있는 거다 보니까 견제가 안 돼요. 코드비스트를 뭐 묶어서 못 먹게 할 수도 없고.
Ooh, Circlet, that's great for the blade. All stat boost is fantastic for the images.
자, 진짜 찾기.
We got the level 2 wolves here. They're doing some decent damage against the mirror images.
네.
One of Mana Steel against the blade. Again, he's got his own charge of wand.
이거 좀
But the headhunter numbers were diminished quite a bit already.
러쉬가 막혔는데.
이게 섀도우헌터 3이 되면 막힐 것 같거든요. 그러니까 얼마나 병력을 최대한 경험치 안 주느냐가 중요합니다.
한번 거기다 찍긴 했어요 실제로.
자, 추가된 병력 위로.
Then installing for time right now.
레이더가 나오지만 얘가 아직 인스네어가 안 돼 있어서
네.
엄청 강한 레이더는 아니거든요. 자, 진짜 찾기.
Alright, there we got the mirror images again. Very hard to deal with when you don't have any dispel.
이제 진짜야. 이제 진짜야.
You did realize who the real Blade Master is, though? Targeting that one at the moment. Oh, Kodo's got some big devours here. 2 grunts, right? Yeah. 2 grunts devoured.
포션. 자, 변신.
이거저거 할 거 없이 그냥 골고루 많이 때려놨습니다.
Supply lead still on FoCuS. We're not done here yet. We're looking at the strong Blade Master, but
최대한 많이 돌리면
Farseer Tempo is still doing decent here.
쿨에 돌려도 만화가 없어요.
Mirror images might be killing one headhunter here. Ah, not quite.
자, 더 추가.
상점도 중요합니다. 레이더 인스네어가 안 돼 있고 계속 레이더만 2개 나왔어요.
아 인스네어가 안 돼 있군요.
이거 디바워 먹히면 피눈물입니다. 근데 상점기다가 또 피해를. 예.
Okay, the shop goes down. This is going to limit creeping, or rather, limit healing quite a bit.
배고픈 코드가
But we have double mana potion on Lin already.
가짜예요.
Headhunter is starting to take a lot of damage here. Oh, this might be where FoCuS loses a lot of units. Of course, with all these walkers as well now out, the summons don't really do much anymore.
아직 파쇼 만화 부족해서 울보 못 보고 있고.
Lin is catching up in supply.
결국 막히는 그림이야.
Seems to be looking better and better for him. Indeed, the GG is called.
떼어놨습니다.
And Lin takes the 1-0 lead. Winner of this series, by the way, is going to be playing on, or going to be playing against Cajo. 2 days after that match.
3이 중요하다고 말씀을 드렸었는데 지키고 나니까
I think it's the way they do that. Lower bracket first,
그래서
then upper bracket.
비교적 엄청 어렵진 않게 막았어요.
I think that's all. I can't look up the tournament tree because then I'm going to be spoiling myself.
그때 심리전이 또 들어가죠. 아, 5시인 사람이 그냥 피언 보내고 본인도 이제 연구소
All right, here we are for map number 2. We have Villain in the top left, Focus in the bottom right, Double Blade Master this time.
이런 느낌 들거든요.
And Focus knows that Lin has the easy Rock Golem creep top left. Can he stop this somehow?
1렙 장비들을 파밍하겠다는
He's going for a speed scroll here. Ooh, this is going to be a big moment in the game.
이론적으로 모든 위치가 다
Oh, getting ensnared. Oh.
뛸 걸.
Lin messing up the creep a little bit.
이건 좀
He wouldn't have gotten harassed. He would have gotten that creep free.
못 봤네요. 이게 가끔 이래요. 근데 물론 이제 린 선수가 실수하면은
And slippers. Man, this is the perfect start for Focus here. All right, let's go Focus.
그러면서 저 11시가 오히려 손해 보는 스타트가 돼 버렸어요.
그러니까요. 이거 그래도 좀 늦겠네요. 이게 골렘 먹고 오면 탁 빼는 타이밍인데.
Last steal there would have been crazy.
뭐야, 불마가 아이템 팔았나?
But Lin
그러니까
gets it.
팔았나 생각하기 많아요.
라고 하기엔 너무 빨리 온 것 같긴 한데.
이게 시간 계산이 정확하게 돼 있는지 모르겠어요. 포커 선수가.
네.
요즘 레더를 하더라도 레더 해보면은 뭐 죄다 나엘만 걸리거나 오크 걸리면 다 드로우 치는 사람밖에 없어요. 그리고 드로우 안 쳐주면 되게 뭐라해요. 근데 제가 중국어를 몰라요. 뭐라 하는지 몰라요. 그러니까 좋은 말은 안 하는 것 같은데 뭔지 모르겠어요.
좋네요.
그러니까요. 1렙 장비. 어우, 잘 나왔습니다. 아니, 우월의 반지가 2개 나온 쪽이 있는데 한쪽은 슬리퍼도 나왔어요.
살짝 좋은 상황이 살짝.
초반 구도 생각하면 이거 진짜 엄청 좋은 거예요. 왜냐면은
11시 5시인데 이런 거 생각하면
아니 11시 5시인 걸
거기다가
넘어서
벽도 안 줬고.
그 배럭을
네.
넘어 애초에 이건 타워렌 싸움이 된단 말이죠. 타워렌
그쵸.
싸움이 되는데 빌드도 내가 빨라, 레벨도 안 밀려. 그 다음에 그 테크 좋고, 그 다음에 어쨌든 다 좋아요. 모든 아이템도 좋아 심지어. 이걸 가본다고?
여길 찾아요?
양 선수 다 레벨.
I had to go to the bathroom.
이거 7시.
Okay, what do we got here?
그러면은 저기
Focus, ready for that creep jack.
7시 쪽을 가는 게 맞지 않나요?
Oh, who's going to get this?
뺏었어요.
Lin got it.
반지.
Focus got the item.
이스녀를
Takes that circlet. Very nice. This blade's looking great. Way better than Lin's blade so far.
잡겠다는 거죠. 스스가 있으면서.
And he's going to get that
너무
grunt.
유리한데요, 포커스?
그쵸.
This is a fantastic start for Focus. He's got the better blade. He didn't have to invest in grunts. It's almost 400 gold. He saved, not going barracks and grunt.
이게 변수라면은 이제는 교전 컨트롤 외에 변수가 없어 보이거든요.
네.
And his Tauren tech is going to be arriving quite a bit sooner.
근데 박주 선수가 타워렌 싸움을 또 잘해요.
약간 타우렌은 아직 그건 없는 것 같아요. 그 나이트 F에 이제 곰드랍 숫자 맞추는 거 있잖아요.
네네. 인구수.
예, 예. 이거 섀도운터가 텔포타서 바로 날아가면은 곧 지킬 수 있거든요.
Is that enough damage for the cancel? I think so. Oh, Shadowhunter staffs home for the hex.
되겠네요. 되겠네요. 네.
Nice.
판단
That
좋았어요.
saves the totem. Scourge, Bone Chimes for Focus right here. Wait, does it save the totem?
결국에는 캔슬이 안
Surely.
네. 헥스 앞에서는
Surely.
한 3-4대 때리면
It
풀이
does.
돌아서 웬만하면 깨기가 쉽지 않습니다.
It seems to be a great position for Lin here. And for Focus, excuse me. Focus, of course.
어쨌든 봤을 때 섀도헌터 그 테크 차이가 나는 것 때문에 섀도헌터가
Pretty much all the advantages with FoCuS right now.
또 캠프 하나 또 이득을 본 거예요 결과적으로.
또 상점을 잡은 거라서 경험치도 크고 아이템도 크고.
그렇죠. 방금 이것도 7시 쪽을 잡으려다가 또 동선 낭비가 또 된 거고요. 와 이거 먹을 수 있어요? 포커 선수 먹을 수 있나 이거?
아까도 먹었잖아요 저쪽.
아니 그게 아니라 상대방이 근처에 있을 수 있다라는.
FoCuS getting the next big item. Holy!
노로버시를 먹으려다가 안 먹은 걸 봤으니까.
Dude, he is sniping them like crazy. Casino Warcraft right here. And Sobi Mask! Oh my god.
지금 상대 사렙 아이템을 못 먹게끔 해놓고 있고.
Lin's items aren't even bad, but FoCuS's items are crazy.
와 이거는 타우렌 하나, 타우렌 적어도 하나 차이 나요. 타우렌이 말이 하나지. 말이 하나예요 진짜. 그러니까 시간 벌려고 버로 깨겠다.
시간을 벌 겸.
와 추가 버로 깨고 이거 하나 버로 깨는 거면 정말 큰데요?
저 추가 보로 지금 딱 좋은 타이밍에.
이거
인구수 멈춰.
최소한
Trying to cancel some burrows here. The walkers in theory can also do a good job there with the magic damage.
이러면은
할 게 없어서 오는 타이밍인데 굉장히 성공적으로 잘했어요.
Sells the scourge bow chimes though.
타우렌 싸움에서는 크게 중요하지 않다.
Really?
애초에 오라를 받는 유닛도 별로 많지 않고.
With blade and
연사력이
torrents.
좋진 않잖아요 사실 타우렌이.
그렇죠. 한 번 더 가요.
와
That seems kind of
이게
strange.
결국에는 오전이 약간 메타가 바뀌어서 레이더가 없잖아요.
네.
사실 이런 못된 짓을 다 타종족한테 하는데 오전에서 못했던 이유는 레이더 때문이거든요.
아, 근데 이거를 못 때리네요.
Oh, blade in trouble here. Dispel on the speed scroll. Hex again. If he gets purged, he's dead for sure.
목 같은 오브가.
Oh, can he go for the Zeppelin here? That's gonna get ensnared, isn't it? Blade Master goes down. Oi! Nice catch by FoCuS, continuing to play a really strong second map here.
솔직히 진담이에요. 100% 진담인데 그 헥스 걸리면은
Lin is surprisingly a bit ahead in supply, but
오, 쿨까지.
way down in blade experience. Quel'Thala's boots! Holy shit! Yo! Yo! This Blade Master.
와 이게 좀 궁금해요.
When you have high armor, which the blade here certainly does with all that agi, the talisman of evasion is also very nice. Although I think the pulverize still does damage when evasion procs. That's another good question for Yanis Canis.
섀도헌터 3은
Does pulverize do damage when there's evasion proccing? I would think so.
무술 트러블을
He's
만들어
like slamming the ground.
타우렌 4기, 타우렌은 따라왔어요. 오히려 하나가 더 많습니다.
More than a full level lead on the blade for FoCuS. That is kind of crazy.
나도 와서 나도 두들긴다.
아 근데
나는 심지어 더 세거든.
이거 깨면은 부활을
네.
못해요.
아, 그죠. 부활을
Oh, repair on the burrow might be a little bit too late. Reinforced defenses isn't finished yet.
깰 수 있으면 깨 놓는 게 좋긴 해요.
Dylan trying to bring together his forces here.
타우렌 한기 차이 나요. 진영이
Oh, that repair.
디스펠 빨리 해야 돼요.
It
디스펠.
might just be enough. Oh, excuse me, maybe not.
됐어요.
Reinforced finishes just a little bit too late.
뭐건 하나만 잡으면 부활이 안 됩니다.
네.
Speed scroll popped. FoCuS trying to reposition.
슈던터.
Nothing has died here so far.
잠깐만.
We're not seeing Fire Lord either for Incinerate. That can be a way to blow up the corpses, of course. Prevent Ancestral Spirit.
딜로스가 너무 많이 났어요.
The Torrent's all alive still. Only a single walker has gone down so far. Then has the advantage of being able to make use of that shop up there. He went for a mana potion already. FoCuS's blade. Very low HP, by the way. It's going to be one Torrent going down. Other Torrent being surrounded. Oh, goodness. It's a Torrent sandwich.
아까 그 불마가 헥스
FoCuS with 1,000 gold there a moment ago.
그리고 타우렌 자체도 애초에 한기가
There's got 2 corpses over here. If he gets back over here with the walkers, he can res those torrents.
실상 더 좋았던 거는
Corpses last 75 seconds, if I remember right. 75 or 90 seconds. One of the two. Spell Shield.
타이뉴얼.
That should be pretty sick against Hex. But I guess the Shadowhunter doesn't really get hexed, so you have to put that on the blade, probably.
포커스도 우선 멀티를 따라가야 되는데 이게 좀 따라가기가 좀 부담될 것 같은 게 어쨌든 본인이 불리한 상태로 빠졌잖아요.
But he sells it. Spell Shield gone, staff back home, getting some mana back. Seems like FoCuS lost some of his advantage here.
최대한 1초라도 땡겨진다는 걸 알고 있는 거죠.
And now we're both going for a tiny.
유리했던 게 좀 이제 비슷합니다. 그래서 뭐 불리해진 건 아닌 것 같아요. 아까 거기서 끝난 게 아니기 때문에.
불리해진 건 아닌데 불리해졌죠.
아까 상황에 비하면 불리해졌지만 불리하진 않죠.
아니요, 불리해진 게 아닌데 상대가 린이기 때문에 게임이 불리해졌어요.
아, 린이
Lin is so far away from level 2 crit though.
불마.
Blade Master, oh, finds the peon in transit. That's some easy snacks for him, but look at the crit. 98 only.
좋은 타이밍에 불마가
Shadowhunter here with the Lion Horn, that should be pretty good.
괴롭히는 타이밍이 너무 좋은데요.
그러니까요. 이게 위치도
He's gonna get the red camp item as well.
한 번에.
Possibly the full red camp
이게 오른쪽으로
spot.
나갔잖아요. 그러다 보니까 이쪽에 멀티 확률이 높다.
근데 불마도
Oh, he's got so many big items on.
그러니까 이거
Wait, he
불마
got both shop creeps. He got 2 lab camps.
이래 불마
네,
잡혔었죠.
아까 잡혔었고.
FoCuS only got 1 lab camp so far. Gets the wand. No, wait, the Staff of Silence. Not good unless you hit all the walkers. If you don't, then that gets dispelled instantly.
시도헌터가 마나가 그렇게 많지는 않습니다.
대신 이제 마나 포션 있기 때문에 이게 소미마스크랑 비교한다고 하면은 좀 서로 비슷한 상황인 것 같아요, 마나랑은.
근데 진짜 시도헌터 레벨 너무 잘 키워놨는데요.
그러니까 아까 불마 잡혔을 때 제동 안 걸리고 사냥을 너무 편하게 잘했어요. 자, 타우렌 숫자 중요한데 6타우렌 똑같긴 합니다. 6타우렌.
66 versus 69 supply, and in we go. Looks like
필산제랑 서로 들고
reinforcements have not arrived fully for either player.
시도메타.
Torrent Mirror does look a bit degenerate, doesn't it?
더 땅을 찍어주세요.
First Walker about to go down. We haven't seen an Ancestral Spirit yet, by the way. Shadowhunter now, level 5. Big level up here. Low on mana, but he has the potion. Blade Master, low HP at the moment, getting chased by the enemy blade. Still waiting for that Ancestral Spirit. Where is it? There it is. We get the Torrent back in.
되게 길어요. 불마.
Big heal wave.
오, 뭐 여기저기
Blade's still low HP. I think Lin just lost 2 of his Torrents. Going for the res on 1, maybe 2. Can these players remember, by the way, which are their corpses and how and where they have to res? It seems so weird. Most of the armies just on A-click. But now he's going for the Shadowhunter. He's very hurt. Blade for FoCuS, about to get level 5. He is still a full level ahead over the level 4 on the other side. What the hell is going on in this fight? Does anybody know? 232 crit. That's a big one. Oh, trying to run away. But that sign's about to wear off. Windwalk to get that kill. Kills the Shadowhunter. That's huge. Is that the win? Not yet. Lin has a crazy amount of gold. What the hell? 1,600. Was not producing there for a little while. FoCuS's blade almost level 6. Solo experience does that for you. Okay, Lin could afford the Shadow Res, no problem. The burrows do help quite a bit right now to protect those peons. Lin needs some healing. Going for the staff. Back to the shop. Needs that clarity. Needs those salves. Mana potion as well. Lin has still a decent amount of gold.
피언 좀 괴롭히고 버로 깨고.
And FoCuS has no TP back here, by the way. Oh, excuse me. He does have a TP. Sorry.
설마.
I didn't really see that.
와 크리토스는 진짜 매운다 방금. 와.
지금 저거
And the
구할 수
game
있나요?
is
시체가 우선 만화가 하나 찼습니다.
fairly
누구
even,
하나요?
maybe? I have no idea what's going on in this game. I gotta be honest.
아니네요.
Okay, another Tauren rezzed. Who do these other corpses belong to?
여기도 근데 살릴 수 있거든요.
Who is which? Oh, corpses starting to fade.
없었어요. 누구 건지 모르겠지만.
They're starting to fade.
없나요?
또 없었어.
없나 봐요.
Oh,
아.
they have faded.
없다는 얘기거든요.
No res. No res for Lin.
친구들은 없어졌어요.
And that should land now FoCuS clearly in the lead. I mean, look at that Blade Master.
킥이.
Holy hell. About to hit level 6 here.
자, 타우렌이 5타우렌에 4타우렌 포커스 하나 더 많습니다. 아, 이러면
Level 3 heal wave level versus level 3 crit. What's better here?
잡히지 않는다면은 252 크릿. 아, 확실히 빨간색이
불마가
좋네요.
뒷면에서 세긴 세요.
네, 빨간색이 좋아요. 달렸고
Level 6.
지금 쌍쿠의 불마라.
그렇죠. 쌍쿠엘에다가 더
Ethereal walkers. They could be sniped by other walkers, maybe. This is so stupid, dude. Just ethereal walkers, unattackable. Rezzing the torrent in the front line. Oh, here's a hex. Disenchant, Invoke Potion. We got one more heal wave each. Oh, Shadowhunter almost dead. Man, those crits looking scary. Hoping for a hex, looking for the kill. If he gets that purge, he got the mana potion and the hex and the purge and the kill. And now 5-6 heroes. Surely that must be enough. Lin still has lots of gold, but he's low lumber here. He can't afford the res right now.
또 타우렌 싸움 이기려고 하잖아요. 보세요. 이게 진짜 게임이 이상하다니까요.
Dude, this base is getting close to level 7. Oh, he has to call it GG. Oh man, Torn Mirror is so weird. Man, that is some weird stuff. Considering, though, how comparatively bad the early game was for Lin, he got very, very close to winning here. I mean, FoCuS had insane items. Could be Mask, Quel'Thalas, Slippers. Interesting. So now we got the series tied up. 1-1. And we're heading to map 3. FoCuS is back on the Farseer here. Smaller map. Willing to play a Farseer push once more.
네, 알겠습니다. 아무 말도 하지 않았어요.
클러 스타트 좋습니다.
불마도 이게 클러 스타트 이런 거 중요한데요. 보호의 반지.
아까 1경기 때는 상대적으로 린이 좋았었고.
And Lin not starting off too well with that ring.
아, 은유유아님 에드볼러가 또 오시기 감사합니다.
감사드립니다.
참 그러고 보니까 그러네요.
재밌다.
랜덤성, 도박도 있고, 강도,
라오. 그러니까
강도질에.
그치, 강도질도 있고.
범죄 그 자체네요.
범죄도 있어. 그러니까 어쨌든 그런 약간 몸에 나쁜 거 가득한 종족이에요. 와, 5시를 먹어서. 근데 린도 슬리퍼.
Oh, there's the Slippers again.
이게 도파민이라고 이렇게.
I feel like we're seeing those a lot today.
걸린 거 아닌가요?
걸렸어도 어쨌든 이거 뺏어갖고 어쨌든 또 발견했으니까 스테이하려고 하죠. 그죠, 오늘 슬리퍼 좀 많이 뜨네요.
그죠. 1, 2, 3경기 모두 다 슬리퍼가 나오긴 했어요. 이 경기는 파시오 쪽에 나오긴 했지만
이게 틈에는 뭐 어쨌든 사연터가 많으니까 나올 법한데 1, 3경기 이런 어떤 1대1 맵에서도 슬리퍼가 이렇게 많이 나온다는 게 오늘 좀 슬리퍼가 정말 많이 나오는.
FoCuS waiting for the blade to strike here.
적으로 펼쳐지네요.
Very patiently, just sitting here. Oh, was that speed scroll at least? And the blade didn't get too much experience so far. No level 2 yet.
치면 또 없고 막 그렇거든요.
아 저는 용캠 말고 딴 데로 갈 줄 알았어요. 뭐
아, 딴 데.
금광정. 용캠 너무 세니까 불마. 네.
Oh, almost in time for the last hit there. That was super close.
대신에 더 큰 거. 슬리퍼.
Now revealed.
잘 찍었어요.
그쵸.
예, 불마.
도둑질 허락하지 않겠다. 클럽.
Double claws for the Farseer. That is not bad at all.
자, 2렙 중후반인데 금광 쪽을 먹으면 무조건 3은 맞는데 좀 뭔가 과하거든요. 그렇다고 이대로 타워링 뛰기에는 좀 뭔가 아쉽고.
전 타워일까요?
뭐 3티어 가나요?
아직까지는 뭐 다른 움직임은 없긴 합니다.
아 슈던터네요.
슈던터.
3티어 갈 것 같네요.
Is he going to use the dust again? Yes, he will. Perfectly timed.
오.
Green lightning for the last hit. Item stolen by the...
그냥
Wait. No, not stolen. Never mind.
천천히 할줄 알았는데.
Bring a superiority on the Farseer here. This is level 3 versus level 1 right now. This seems to be a pretty rough spot for Lin at the moment. Not great levels.
그쵸.
Decent items. But surely he needs a level 2 here.
그러니까 불만 입장에서는 상대방이 올인을 뛰느냐 아니면은 지금 저랑 3티어를 가느냐 이걸 파악하는 게 정말 중요한데.
Is going for the shop creep with the opponent right around the corner.
봤을 거예요.
Big last hit. Ooh, almost stolen. That would have been sick. Level 2 for the blade finally. Wand of the Wind. Probably not the greatest drop here.
피언. 하나 잡혔네요.
오, 잘 맞고 이 피가 전체적으로 다 갈려 있어서
계속 보내도 되겠죠?
네, 계속 보낼 만하죠.
여기다 꿀 돈 쓸 거야? 물어보는 거거든요.
네. 쓰자니 좀 그렇고 100원 써야 되는데 안 쓰자니 또 오면.
And of course, at this point in the game, the wolves are quite nice indeed. Who's creeping up one more camp, and then it's time to go.
제대로 안 보냈네요. 대충 찍어놓은 것 같습니다.
아 3티어를 안 가네요. 이거 3티어 안 가고 코드 보면서 타워링이네요. 이러면
그러네요.
이것도 가능하죠.
한 템포 늦춘 타워링이네요. 한 템포 늦춘 타워링.
이게 파생된 전략이 되게 많아요.
Oh, Linzin is here out of position.
잡을만 했는데.
Could have maybe killed that walker. X on the berserker. Oh, look at the wolves in front. The wolves trying to block the Burzy and gets that kill. Lin doesn't even have heal wave here.
점사가 엄청 아픕니다.
No healing for his army. This is looking terrible for Lin, isn't it? Loses the raider as well. Oh god.
코도비스는 두 기째 오고 있어요.
This is a horrible spot for Lin right now. FoCuS with a good chance to take the lead in this series here.
대진이
120 라인 아닌가요?
120이에요.
네, 제가 혼줄이 났거든요.
안쪽에 한번 보내 봅니까?
Peon's about to arrive. We have enough resources for 3 towers for FoCuS here. I think he lost just that single headhunter this game. Now might lose that grunt as well, finally. 72 crit. Doesn't look too big, doesn't look too scary.
자, 이번
이건 대놓고
공격적으로.
쓸만해요.
네, 공격적으로 지어요. 아, 이게 헥스 찍은 것 때문에 이게 섀도운터가 너무 애매한데요?
그냥 쓸모가 없어졌어요.
헥스 써야죠, 그냥 써야죠. 그쵸. GG.
GG's called.
자, 포스 우선 역전해냅니다. 2대1.
FoCuS here successful with the Farseer. It's not just the blade that can win, the Farseer can do it as well. That was a great game by FoCuS. Realizing exactly where the blade was, what the concerns were, how we had to deal with it. Really good creeper out. Then a little bit off the mark there, it seemed. That's rare to see by him. Going for the Trusted Blade Master style. All of a sudden, we got FoCuS on match point. Lin one map away from being forced to the lower bracket.
라실이구나. 퍼진 없나? 라실은 있어요.
And for map 4, we're going to the new specialty map of WSB. It's Boulder Vale.
그죠, 7렙짜리예요, 맞아요.
I gotta get some water real quick.
아니셨나요?
그 친구를 제가 뽑지 않아서 펄보그 시리즈를 제가 쓰지 않습니다.
퍼블그 엘더 샤먼인가 그런 걸 알고 있는데. 저도 헷갈리. 이 맵이 사실 대회 맵이 이 그 WSB밖에 안 쓰잖아요.
네.
네, 그래서 레더에서도 잘 안 걸리고 좀 흔치 않은 친구네.
리주머네이션이랑 라쉬를 있네요.
아 퍼진 없고.
네.
저 리주랑 라실.
자, 아이템 가속의 장갑.
건틀렛이랑 가소리 장갑이면 그렇게 썩 좋은 세트까지는 아닌데 뭐 반대쪽도 푸템이에요. 이번에도 우선 센 데를 먼저 먹고서 약한 데를 오는 포커 선수의 동선. 지능망토. 자 우선 만났습니다.
This is the older Veil, right?
선수고요.
Yeah, I think this is the old version.
부드런지는 캔슬.
It should be
호가 제작
what
들어갔다고.
we had yesterday.
그럴 리가요.
ITS가 전 세계적으로 좀 죽은 시장이
It's the wolf at the shop
그렇게 센 도전을 할까요?
and the skellies at the expo.
제작 들어갔어도 그거 나오면 저희도 40일걸요.
인정.
여기 재호 형이랑 준 형도 그러면 이제
그 두 형님은 진짜 40 얼마 안 남긴 하시죠.
Was that satyr just invis?
책? 플러스
It looked like it came out of invis.
아파요.
Anyways, focus again with the Farseer opening.
저 올해가 만으로 이제 40이기 때문에
이미
6개월
마,
되면
이미 40이셨나요?
저 한국 나이로는 41죠.
그 철권 쪽에 유명하신 그 무릎님이
Burrow gonna be cancelled here, but focus shouldn't really be supply blocked. Still continuing with the Headhunter production. Shadowhunter gonna be coming out soon.
근데 뭐 나이가 중요합니까? 그냥 잘하는 게 중요하지. 왜 무릎님 잘하시니까 또 지금도 계속 레전드 프로게이머로 남아 계시죠? 린 문도 마찬가지고.
딜.
1렙짜리 어쨌든. 저도 레벨업은 잘 막았어요.
최대한 좀 막고 있습니다. 그리고 버로도 한번 좀 캔슬 한번 들어가지 않았었나요? 그래가지고 그런지
네.
섀도우헌터도 좀 밀렸고요.
자, 윈도크 만화가 있어서 더스트가 한 번 남긴 했지만 레던터 한번 노려봅니다. 안전하게 스스까지 쓰면서
Speed scroll here to save these Headhunters. Lin looking quite aggressive.
잘 갖고
On map 4, doesn't want to give the Farseer again an easy time to reach that level 3
뭐 블리즈컨
with a scary
자체는
level 2 wolves.
어떻게 될지 모르겠지만 워크는
And he's gonna find a bestiary cancel here.
힐이라서.
Shadowhunter comes out
한다고 하지 않나요, 블리즈컨? 그 레전드
on
게임들
Lin's side, I should say.
한 그런 거
네.
하는 거 아닌가요?
상금이 4천만 원.
This setup looks a lot better for Lin already.
대회가
Got himself some time.
같은 건데.
No need to fear that push just yet.
그 종목별 레전드 불러가지고 하는 그거죠?
근데 섞는 거 같던데요? 저도 잘 모르겠어요.
그러니까 그 약간 이제 청팀 백팀 느낌 해가지고 스타원
그런 것
몇 명,
같아요.
스타원 뭐 A 플레이어,
지금
워3 A 플레이어.
캡틴이 둘밖에 없어서 어떻게 하는지도 모르겠어요.
We got him right here. And we got
블리즈컨이 겨울쯤에 하잖아요.
something on the ground.
시간 많이 남았죠.
무조건 정해져 있는데.
What is it?
예.
Rune bracers. Okay, well,
8월이었나? 9월, 8월 13일.
that's just some gold. Lin also trying to escape with the speed scroll right here.
8월에서 10월 정도.
He knows the enemy is advancing.
가을 정도.
He has a hex ready, but good escape by Lin.
전한 번도
Really good fourth map here so far that Lin's playing. Nice little crystal ball though. With the crystal ball, he finds the hex. Catch.
우선은 이번에도 3티어는 따로 안 갔고요.
네. 근데 지금 돈이 없어서 버로가 살짝 타이밍이. 육군 나갑니다.
예, 연구소가 사실 그렇게 맛있는 지역이 아니거든요.
네.
연구소를 먹으면서 이쪽을 내준다. 이거 포커스한테 완전 땡큐죠, 포커스는.
그렇죠.
근데 이번에는 힐링 웨이브를 찍긴 했어요. 아까는 했었는데.
이거 피 없는 상황에서 이거
더스 좀만 빨랐으면.
Entry ward spotted as well.
사실 언제 쓸지
FoCuS with a lot of gold here still, by the way.
날아간 상황에서 더스트 뿌려서는 안 되나요?
Maybe a bit late on that
맞으면 돼요.
4th burrow. He's bringing the peons again. It's going to be time for a tower push here soon. Creeping just a tiny bit more. He's got one heal scroll.
여기 뒤에다가
여기다 짓고. 야, 이 위치는
Lynn's blade also. Oh, what is this?
너무 멀긴 한데 그래도.
Towers behind the tree line. Okay.
안될 것 같아요. 여기 안될 것 같아요.
They're gonna be not in range of anything though.
미리 짓는 판단 좋고.
Interesting. Not sure how involved those are gonna get. We'll see.
너무 많이 들어가야 되긴 해서. 세 개 다 짓는 건 별로 같은데.
Making 3 towers here. They're likely to finish.
피언이 못 나오면 안 되거든요. 또
그것도 그러네요. 여기 끼네요.
무조건 낄 것 같은데요.
네, 꼈어요. 이거는 이게 왼쪽 길, 여기 왼쪽 길이 안 나올 것 같은데.
네, 무조건 왼쪽으로 튀어나올 것 같은 느낌인데.
Yo guys, what is the most and least played race? I imagine you mean on all of ladder. So on War 3 Champions, the most played race is Orc, the least played race is Undead. If we combine all different ranks... Oi! Wait a minute, the blade's dying! On Battle.net, I don't know what it's like, but that's what it's like on War 3 Champions. Blade dead, that's not a good sign. FoCuS here with a faster push. And there we thought the meta was all about torrents these days. FoCuS also Infi showing something else, but he's getting the kill. Farseer goes down. Lots of damage taken though here. Raider and Grunt and Blade Master all died. FoCuS lost a Kodo, however, but still has one left over. There's one Raider in the stomach. And 3 watchtowers now there. I had to think for a moment. What's it called again? Watchtower? Guard tower? Watchtower. Burrow goes down as well. In supply blocked right now. The Farseer for FoCuS is coming back from the altar. Takes a while. Same for the Blade, but the Blade was only level 2. He's coming back sooner. Lin now has to strike hard, while he has the hero advantage with the Blade out now. Ooh, that Raider. Almost died there as well. FoCuS trying to set up his own shop. Seems to be in a bit of a dangerous position. But look at the towers. The towers are shooting from behind the trees, from behind the barricades. That is hilarious. But there's not always something in range of the towers. Ooh, the walkers, you gotta be careful about those walkers. That's a lot of damage. Blade gets a kill, gets level 3. Level 2 crit now, but of course the inventory isn't great. Shadow for FoCuS also almost level 3. That shop is going to be a big help for FoCuS. Speaking of shop, he's going to take out Lin's shop here. He's going to have to remake that as well. Farseer feels like he's benched forever. But he's about to be back. Lin needs time to heal up everything here. And the level 3 for the Shadow is huge. That level 2 heal wave. Amazing. Farseer now back in. But it seems like now it's way easier for Lin to find the kills. Maybe I was getting too ahead of myself here, thinking that FoCuS was going to win. Now, if the Shadow Hunter goes down, that would be a bad omen for FoCuS. But he levels up to level 3, gets a level 2 heal wave. Now he's got the shop, can get some clarity. This has become a very interesting game all of a sudden.
아슬아슬해요 게임이.
네, 아직 모르겠어요.
오크도 3-3을 찍어놓은 거라서.
그렇죠. 서로 3-3을 찍어놓고. 자, 디스플레이 만화 2번 있습니다. 울프 소환할 때까지 기다리는 거거든요, 이제는. 부두 깨는 거 너무 큰데요?
Ooh, that shop is not gonna finish. How much healing does Lin have left here? That's the big question. He's got a heal potion still on the Blade Master. And the Walkers are doing really well now against the Wolves.
잘해야 돼요.
It seems like it's looking better and better for Lin right now.
3개. 와, 다
Oh,
돼요.
Disenchant misses the Wolves. Didn't hit any of the Wolves. Great split by FoCuS here. Separating them.
파괴했어요. 나무 없습니다.
Not getting any dispelled.
또 깨면
당장 후커 선수가 이전그 병력
The eyes almost even.
손실이 더 크긴 하거든요.
예, 훨씬 크거든요. 자,
Oh, going for the
마우스
Shadowhunter
버튼
here. Mana potion. Heal away. Shadowhunter, of course, for FoCuS. Not protected by Spirit Link. Ooh, that Shadowhunter almost went down. Timely Hex. Oh, and now return kills being found by FoCuS. Gets a Walker. Gets a Raider. He's going for the shop cancel as well. Oh, that shop is so important. Shop is cancelled. Lin is completely out of healing. He's also out of lumber. Weird game. Interesting game. Crit on the fast here. He might be dead here. Heal wave. Oh my god. Trying to survive. Trying to get away. And Snare wears off. Fastia is still alive. Jesus. Heal cells running. Falling back to the towers. They're feeling protected. So many close calls this game. Lin is fighting for his upper bracket life. If he loses this map, the series is over and he drops to the lower bracket, where he's going to be meeting Sok. Well, if Sok continues to win.
나무도 없습니다. 나무도 없어서 애초에 짓지를 못해요.
와, 이게 진짜 얼마나 암울한지가 오크가 힐링 스크롤
Alotl versus Sok, of course, coming up after this.
투버 헌트리스도 아니고 체력 회복을 못 해가지고
4 towers about to be set up here for FoCuS. Before Foss here, Burrow goes down. Lin has 0 lumber left. Nada. Desperately trying to go for the Shadowhunter here. He needs to get this kill. Needs to get this kill to perhaps stay in this game. Nice block with the Raiders. Raider control has been great all day. And Snare though, Blade dying, GG. And FoCuS wins it. FoCuS wins the upper bracket semifinal. That means his next game in the upper bracket final is going to be against Kaho. And FoCuS has been looking amazing lately against the Elves. It's going to be a fun match for us to see. This is not happening today. This will be happening either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We have one game left now to check out, and that is Sok versus Colorful.
알타 위치도 앞쪽 무난하게 시작하는 거고 워 위치도 무난하게 시작하는 위치네요.
Echo Isles for our first map. Here we are. We got Colorful on the left, Sok on the right. First time I think we see Echo Isles today. Oh, it's a warden opening. Okay. Most Night Elves are playing Demon most of the time, but Colorful has always been a really good warden player. And on the right map, the warden can indeed be tremendous. I wouldn't be too surprised here if Sok is going to play very aggressive, one base, rifle push, all in. Facing a warden in the late game can be a very, very daunting task. So you probably want to finish the game before she reaches level 5 and 6.
저는 보통 멀티를 생각을 하고 라지 워든을 하기 때문에.
아, 반대인가요?
네, 그쵸. 오. 선수마다 생각하는 게 다 달라서.
워든 뭐하죠?
Warden, hello?
워든 잠깐 휴가 떠났어요.
아,
Alright. Little bit of brain lag at the start.
아, 이거
Just
딱
gonna
그
be a few
부산하게
seconds
보이나
here.
싶어서
아, 이게
나무는 나무네 하면서.
날이 더워졌다가 최근에 좀 생각보다는 좀 선선해졌더라고요. 엄청
네,
더웠었는데.
낮에 좀 선을 하던데요.
낮에 근데
There's the tech by
해는
Sock, by the way. It's
뜨는데
gonna be a
뜨지가
fast
않은 것 같아요.
2-farm tech here.
맞아요. 그늘에
Possibly with an
있어서
alchemist
그렇지
second.
않은?
Couple of options here for Sock.
이게
Could be MK, could be Alchemist,
찍어도 될
could be
것
Fire
같은데.
Lord, maybe even. Perhaps gonna make that a bit reliant on the items that he finds.
앞에서 프로텍션링 그리고 휴머는 헤이스트 글로브.
Let's see what amount of unspent gold colorful reaches today. Chat is saying.
저 이럴 거면 근데
Is that what happened last time?
그냥 퀘스트
I feel like I haven't seen colorful games in a long time. Except
빨리-
for today, of course.
해보라고
Oh, those warden items.
아이, 지금 그래도
Oh,
그
great.
상태 굉장히 좋습니다. 이 상황에서.
Agi and armor early. Very nice.
이 상대로는 좀 피션트를 빠르게 잡아야 돼서
네.
AM
들어가서
items also are
이건 막아야 되는
decent.
입장이라. 이거 살 수도
I would
있고요.
say these suit the Fire Lord the
또
best
내가
so far.
사면 지금 휴먼이 사거든요.
그렇죠. 자, 투맨이 블로킹 실패. 멀리서 한 대씩 툭툭툭.
임신공이나 이런 거 할 수 있으면은 해 주는 것도 꽤 좋아요. 지금 얻은 상대로. 블링크가 강요가 돼서
그렇죠.
사실 쉐스 블링크 하는 워드는 그냥 세컨 팔라딘에
Lot of damage on the AM here.
아, 그렇죠, 그렇죠.
With the AM taking quite a bit of damage.
팔라딘을
The Alchemist looking likelier and
Oh,
likelier.
서로.
펜나 찍어버리고
AM getting blocked a lot by the archer here. Both blocking each other.
아, 뭐든 개손해.
But the AM now, he's gonna get Shadow Strike. He has to TP, doesn't he?
아,
Ah, TPs after Shadow Strike connects. He didn't dodge the damage.
빼서 워든 좀
Sick
때려주고
blocks right here.
위치 좀 파악.
And of course, the Warden can just fall back to the Moonwells, fully heal back
원래
up.
방금은 아크메이지가 일방적으로
A limited amount of times.
네.
잘 비벼가지고 워드는 그 체력 많이 빼놨습니다. 문해의 소모가 좀 크겠네요.
그러면 세컨 알케미스트.
And now this is a very scary game for the Archmage. Yeah, seems like you need an Alchemist here.
체력 회복을 해야 되니까.
Seems like there's no other choice right now.
좀 고민될 것 같기도 하고요. 그래도 그 풀맨이 체력 낮으면은 어쩔 수 없네요. 알케미스트 가야겠네요.
It's a Naga! Yo!
너무 극공 아닌가요?
That's the one I was not expecting.
상대로는 이게 좋은데 여기서 손해.
Buck has been playing her quite a bit lately in these one base aggressive games.
멸망의 선택이거든요.
그러니까 아크메이지가 안 가겠다, 못 가죠. 이거는 블링크 찍고 날라오면 바로 죽는 거거든요.
Big item for the Warden here. What's it gonna be? Big invuln. Quite nice.
오, 그래도
A counter Naga
그래도
could certainly be in the cards for colorful here. Playing Warden solo against an all-in push seems pretty greedy. Ooh, that rifle.
이따가 워든
Oh, I think the rifle's gonna take out. Yep, has to be denied. Warden ready with another Shadow Strike.
어그로 잘 끌었는데 아크메이지? 잘 끌었어요 어그로를.
Naga trying to chase for a kill, but doesn't get it either.
어둠 때리기.
Now it's the Warden getting slowed down. Lots of things so hurt here for colorful.
이러면
Has to TP now. Surely, surely. Ooh. Ah, that was close.
잘 안 보이는 거였어가지고 큰일 날 뻔했어요.
나무 끼고 돌면서
Colorful rushing tier 3, no second hero.
하고 방심하다 죽을 뻔했습니다.
But it seems that Sok
아무나 찍어도 되겠네요.
lost a lot of units here
이렇게 되고,
in this early game.
쉐스 그냥 펜나 찍어도 되고. 펜나 하면
He certainly needs some priests for healing.
고민을 해야 될 것 같습니다. 컬러풀 뭐가 나을지.
선택과 집중할 것이냐, 분산 투자를 할 것이냐.
저는 그냥 쉐스 2스킬 찍을 것 같아요.
선택과 집중. 3 찍었고. 더스 있지롱.
왜냐면 이게 나가기가 되게 좀 껄끄러워가지고 그냥 때려가지고 돌려보내겠다로 갈 것 같습니다. 저는.
The two lores not yet finished. Oh, the shop gets cancelled actually.
이러면 쉐스 찍어야겠네요.
Shop may be a bit too far forward.
그쵸.
이거 펜나를 여러분 돌 수 없기 때문에.
That's an early arrival of the militia. This push is hitting
늦은 것 같기도 하고요.
very quick.
앞에서부터 좀 때려놨어야 되는데 피 다 채웠거든요.
Rock's army's looking tiny here.
지금 곰이 이제
He's got 2 rifles, 2 priests, that's it. And now tower is starting to come up. Moonwell going down would be kind of painful here. Colorful has a decent backline. Archers and mercs doing a decent job. Level 2 Fenno knives.
지금 만화 3번 쓸 수 있는 거를 진짜 잘 돌려서 마무리해야 되거든요. 저 곰 나올 때까지 버티면서.
지난까지. 이게 결국에 프리스트가 있으니까. 그러니까 어쨌든 이거를 날 죽이지 못하는 고통은 날 더 강하게 만든다. 결국 라이프면 다시 세핑 되거든요.
돌려서.
The warden is very hurt. She needs some healing very, very bad. Needs to get back to the bears. Does she need a staff? This is a pretty awkward position here now. Oh, Naga with the right clicks. Looking for another archer kill in the back. I guess she's gonna get it. Probably should be cancelled. Oh man, this is so uncomfortable for Colorful. This is where you regret the warden. If you don't have a demon, it's so much harder to hold against these pushes. With the warden dead, that normally means GG.
사실 아까 그 아크메이지 체력 심지어 풀맨 2개의 체력 낮았기 때문에 여기서 나가시를 사가
Naga against warden. Haven't seen that in so long. But yeah, the last couple of weeks, Sokka's been playing a lot of Naga. If he was playing one base against Night Elf. Even expanding that to the play against Warden. But the Warden, the Night Elf army here doesn't really stand a chance. Bears are good units, but they can't function without any heroes. And the Slow, of course, very good against them as well. And that is GG. And Sok wins map 1. Colorful got 3-0'd in the previous series by Lin. There it was only map 3 that was close. Let's see what we get on the next map. Last Refuge. Could absolutely be another one-base rifle push game. They should give Naga mana regen on mana shield. That is also a suggestion that I gave. I think that would make sense.
그러면은 아래쪽 사냥하면서 2렙까지 찍고서 소선수 스타일상 좀 위습 괴롭혀주는 그런 플레이를 한다든지.
아마 그냥 3을 안 주고 2-2에서
그러니까 예.
멈춰서 좀 잡고 있는 거 할 것 같아요.
4밀린 시작까지 적용해서 빠르게 사냥. 클러 나왔습니다. 컬러풀.
Here to push against Warden is much easier than 2 base games. Yeah, I think I agree with that. 2 base versus 2 base, especially against Warden, can get very complicated. It's gonna be a 1 base game here by Sok again. 2 farm, fast tech. Fast level 2. Oh, amazing items for the Archmage. That is what Todd used to call the Infi DLC. Claws and Mantle to start things off.
12시가 뭐야? 11시 반 컷 가자 이런 느낌인데요. 11시 반
각이 나오고 있어요.
네, 한 11시 한 45분 컷 가자 약간 이런 느낌으로 가고 있는데요. 저 2렙 찍고서 상대방 베이스로 가죠. 이번엔 블랙스미스 빨라요. 네. 빠르진 않나? 어쨌든 엄청 늦진 않았어요.
제가 한번 찔러놓고 빠지면서 이제 서클릿 사러 가겠죠. 포탈 팔고.
서클렛도 사고 여차면은 나가시 생각할 거면은 뭐 신발까지도 생각할 수 있을 것 같고 보겠습니다. 서클렛까지만. 신발 사네요. 근데 속 선수가 포탈 파는 거 좋아하는 걸로 알고 있는데 포탈은 안 팔았어요?
반대쪽 가서
여기서 서클렛 하나 더 사면서 아
하면 되니까.
Alright, Sok with a double circlet. I think
재밌어 이게
he's gonna go Naga again here, isn't he?
어떻게 보면은 불마의
Certainly feels that way.
전유물 같은
He's got really good stacked items for the Naga.
속 선수가 요즘 이렇게
Boots, claws, circlet, mantle. Naga has some of the best right click in the game.
마나가 너무 넘쳐요.
그렇죠. 심지어 첫 두 템도 아이템이 좀 좋게 나왔기 때문에 이번 게임은 컬러풀 입장에서는 깝깝합니다.
클러 나온 게 도움이 크게 안 될 거예요. 아플 거거든요.
그렇죠. 이게 그 내 템보다 사실 나이트 F는 상대 템이 더 중요한 종족이라서 상대가 안 떠야 되거든요.
그렇죠.
Yep, there she is. We got the Naga second. Gonna give over almost all the items.
일망톤 내가 들게. 워터 소환해야지.
어제는 12시 50분인가쯤에 끝났어요. 제일 길게 했을 때 2시까지 간 적이 있었나 싶긴 한데 그 20게임 하면은 2시 갈 수도 있죠.
그렇죠. 8시 시작하니까 그 저희 중간에 쉬는 시간 있고 해서 가능하죠.
오아처까지 뽑아놓고
오크가 없어야죠 대신에.
선수들도 어떤 선수가 있냐 또 중요합니다.
그것도 맞죠.
자, 여기서 데이포나 무적 쿠션 먹고 빠지고 싶을 텐데요. 아이템
무적 나왔어요.
Oh, big Invo Potion. That's a great find. Naga for Sok getting targeted right away. Here, the circles also help her to beef up. Knock off some of that damage. Demon Hunter, you can feel him experiencing the pain here. Sometimes he's called Painkiller. Now he's the Pain Feeler from these right clicks.
병력들의 추가를 기다리고 있는 거죠.
Sok set up for a very early push earlier on the last map. And of course, now you can see the Demon Hunter has way better stats for brawling. He's got evasion, he's got more attack speed, he's got more damage. I think he's got more armor as well than the Warden. Much, much better right-click trader.
어쨌든 이모를 안 쓰... 네.
네, 속이 잘하고 있는 거는 12시에 품맨 하나 계속 세워둔 거예요. 아, 또 지금 잘
숨었어요.
치웠어요. 진짜 완벽하게 그 세게 딜교하진 않았지만
And this position for Colorful doesn't look too bad.
그렇죠. 문제는 아직도 많이 남았습니다. 600 넘게.
He's on the way to tier 3. Bears should be coming pretty soon.
어쨌든 그 아이템이 좋은 건 맞았는데 병력이 많이 쌓이지 않은 상황에서 좀 무리하게 싸우려다가 병력이 좀 못 쌓이고 있긴 해요.
Sok is not looking too scary here at the moment. Oh, the Burzy. Oh, the Burzy got ensnared. He tried to steal it. Last hit. Oh, he stole the last hit. Oh, that's huge. Lionhorn goes to Colorful. That's big as well. The Sorceress goes down. Forces the Invo Potion on the Naga, though. Demon Hunter heavily slowed right here. Here comes the Priest. That healing is huge.
자, 이제 무조건 풀립니다. 아이고 로어 하나 놀고 있는데 반대쪽 로어는
Wait, one lore is AFK. Oh, he doesn't have the other lore queued. Or other lore grouped, I should say. Oh, that is really bad. Oh, that's really bad. That slows down the bear production by so much. He has to fix this. Otherwise, it's going to take way too long to get master training as well. Oh, Colorful here. That's a big macro mistake. Okay, now he fixed it. Finally. We're going to have a good number of bears out here very soon. AM almost level 3. Important for Sok to have saved that Burzy. Yo, Ina in the chat, what's going on? Alright, here it is. We get the militia here. Tower push. Being lined up. I feel like Colorful's position is pretty good though against this. Little bit of moon juice still. Master training is finishing.
아크맨이 3돼 있으니까
지금
가자.
먹을
First tower is being set up pretty far in the back.
그렇죠.
Seems to be a safe position to upgrade that.
근데 둘 다 뭐 가능하긴 해요. 아이템이
He has
뭐가
no
있는지
sorks
몰라서
here yet, by the way.
달라지기도 하고.
Fighting this without
그리고 그쵸. 지금 돼
slow is
있었네요.
pretty scary. But we have early adept training. He could cancel rejuve in theory, at
다음
least
이제 풀 생각이죠.
a couple of times maybe.
자, 타워 최대한 구석탱이.
Archer looking for the tower cancel. Easy cancel. Piercing damage there more than enough with the roar, especially. Dispel didn't get rid of the new rejuvenation.
됐고.
Dispels that one, but that's the last dispel that Sok had.
이번 게임은 좀
Oh, now a new priest comes in. Oh, we wasted the dispel.
소설리스가
I think he just airballed the dispel.
좀 세거든요.
저 아까 뽑았던 그 한 개 소서리스가 잡혔잖아요. 어찌됐건 간에.
그렇죠.
Seems to be a fantastic position here for Colorful.
50을 채우는 게 그런
Surprisingly weak on the demon.
건데.
Almost no levels, almost no
팔아요,
items.
두장 팔아요. 빨리 사야죠.
Oh, Sok needs a heal scroll here.
데미지.
Very badly.
필타임 좋았고.
Good value. From that, the Naga is still almost dead. Woohoo!
살았어요.
Running away, but might still fall.
아,
Being
쓰러진
chased by the
시간이
demon.
신발 신고 있어가지고.
Immolation perhaps could look for the
살았어요.
fiery death.
자, 근데 곰이
참고 중요하죠.
다 살았고 타워는 결국 어쨌든 캔슬해가지고 더 이상 변신 못 하고 있었고.
Rejuve all over the place, of course.
라이켈프가 인구수 역전했습니다.
이 결국에 힘이 좀 빠지게 되겠는데요. 데몬터랑 나가시치도 결국에는 3위 되겠고요.
Sok now in a bad spot. You don't want to go late game. One base versus one base against bears. If you have a high level blood mage, then sometimes you can make that work with really good micro. With lots of banish and lots of siphon.
다시 한번 준비를 합니다.
The Naga is really good for right clicking right when she comes out on level 1, but she doesn't scale the same remotely.
아이템은 좀 차이가 나긴 하는데 아이템도 아이템이지만 레벨은 맞춰야 됩니다. 3레벨 찍었고요.
그렇죠. 이베이전 스킬 좋은 판단인 것 같아요.
또 뺏겼어요. 근데 아이템
Oh, last hit stolen by the rifle. That bear army is looking terrifying though. Holy hell, look at the damage. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is a very tough army to face right now. Militia joining into the fight. I think Colorful has done enough here. Surely that must be enough. Colorful had like almost no items, pretty sick. Normally we always expect a strong demon to lead the charge with good levels and good items. This time around it was the bears carrying rather. Got a nice heal ward there in the back as well.
1000 넘게 회복했죠. 1300. 타워 완성돼야 뭐라도 되는데 타워 이제 올라가고 있고.
타워가 완성돼도 이제는 좀 힘들 것 같아요. 근데 세긴 셉니다. 0.4.
이제 공이럽이 됐거든요. 약간이 안 돼 있었는데 공이럽 됐고. 자, 리주 디스페리 됐어요. 타워 깨졌고. 보존도 있어서 문에도 지금 차고 있고. 힘드네요. 근데 이 아이템 차이 이기나요? 컬러풀?
Big supply here on Colorful. As long as he keeps his heroes alive, this should be a winnable game. GG is called, and we are tied up. Interesting how Sok is switching between styles a lot. Played a lot of expansion against Moon. Here against Colorful, he's playing a lot more one base. And we're gonna hop into map 3 right away. In half an hour, by the way, I'm gonna hand the microphone over, so to speak, to Neo. Neo's gonna be casting the Chic show matches starting at 4 p.m.
가로방향 저기 먹으면은 어느 게임이 좀 난이도가 높다고 생각을 하거든요. 그래서 골렘 먹는 게 나아 보이긴 하는데.
Here we are on Hammerfall. This is normally a very popular map for Human Fast Expo.
이게 아무리 마크로라를 최대한 빨리 잡고서 이몰데몬으로 견제하려고 뛰어가도 거의 사냥이 끝나 있잖아요.
그쵸.
그래서 패멀을 시도하는 거를 사실 패멀 안 해도 되긴 해요. 보통 이제 3팜에서 4팜 안 지을 때도 있잖아요.
네.
3팜에서 뭐야 상대가 좀 빡세게 견제하려고 하네? 내가 퓨전 체력 많이 갈렸는데? 그냥 그러면 홀업 해야겠다. 이것도 가능하단 말이야.
You mean dice, right? Yes. Did I say something else? I meant dice. Dice show matches in half an hour.
마크로라가 진짜 아머가 정말 높아요. 체력이 620밖에 안 되는데.
저 가제 쪽이 다 높죠.
컨셉에 맞는 것 같아요. 뭔가 좀 되게 갑옷이 단단해 보이잖아요.
네.
껍데기가.
Oh, at the cheek? Sorry. My bad.
4밖에 안 되네. 골렘이 4인데. 마크로라.
Alright, D-Mana with a good start. Ring of Protection first, going for a quick level 2. Sokka's gonna get that level 2 as well, setting up that expansion. This is basically what every human does all the time, so Colorful should
헬클러가 뜨냐 안 뜨냐
be
정도.
well aware. Ring plus 5. Not the dream item for the Archmage, but a really good item.
그렇죠. 푸팅밍은 나만 들어야 돼.
Ring plus 5 used to be like the artifact item. Ring of plus 5 used to drop with Mask of Death from the same drop table. Isn't that crazy?
마나번 대신에 이베이전 선택했고요. 타워 없이 바로 홀.
이거 먹었어요.
방금 워터가 때려지나 될 줄 알았는데 안 됐네요. 이거 그거
But he's scouting across the map at the same time, Sok in the middle, trying to make sure there's no
피 조금
pain being inflicted on his peasants. Although now the Demon Hunter is gonna make his way over there. So I guess the Town Hall in power build. Going for a tower as well. You can always nicely lock in those peasants, make sure they're not easily attackable.
네. 홀은 지워지고 있고요.
포탈 그냥 팔아버렸습니다.
Boots on the demon means the AM also is gonna need boots. Sooner rather than later, but right now Sok doesn't seem to have the money for it.
예, 예.
지금 그리고 푸탱님 들고 있어서 또 그거 하기 좋은 아이템 상황이긴 하거든요. 네, 포탈을 팔았습니다.
Now he's got the boots. Demon finally gets a kill. I think that's the first footy going down. This seems to be a great start for Sok. Secured the expansion to come up, sacrificing very few footies so far to do it.
혹시나 트리 던졌나 한번 체크해보고.
Checking for a possible counter expo position here. Didn't find it.
확인해줬고. 체력 좀 갈립니다.
Sok would love to start a quick tier 2 tech as well. Ideally, you don't want to go for a shop before tier 2. You want to save those resources if you can. But now everything is very hurt for Sok. Maybe it would be wiser ultimately. Set that shop up. Indeed, there it is.
잘 빼고 있어요, 팬맨도.
다 살렸죠.
Shop begins production.
아까 여기 하나
이거
이거.
하나, 지금도 하나 죽겠는데 이거는 어쩔 수 없는 거고.
And 5 low HP footies are running back home. If you can save all of them and heal them up, that would be amazing. If the demon could take out these straggler footies, could be great for him.
쫓아가는 거.
이거 막느라고.
Doesn't quite catch it. Goes to the green camp. Instead, the demon got some decent experience and is now
많이 늦지 않나요?
going for the counter expo.
그래도 던지긴 던져야 돼서.
디나이까지. 대놓고
AM still being annoying.
이렇게 멀리 지으면은
It's just level 1 water elementals though. It's not really a big threat. This just takes some attention away from Colorful. Has to be microing this.
20초가 남았었고요.
But especially with the second hero showing up, there should be not much trouble anymore.
모델은 계속 마릅니다. 아까
Let's take some moon
하나가
juice.
절반인데.
Healing up the archers here. Archmage. Oh, he's going deep. Oh, he's going deep. Ooh, if the Naga was there in position, he might have died.
좌이드.
That was a bit risque.
뭐 헌터스를 늦긴 했지만 어쨌든 슈머이 계속 내 본진 상주하고 있어가지고 못 지었다. 어차피 못 지었다. 프로텍터.
AP. Oh, baby.
약간
하나는
툭 던진 거긴 해요.
네,
멀티도
하나는
던졌고.
Colorful is going Expo and
하나는
AP.
아니거든요.
Very interesting. Normally it's one or the other.
대신에 저거를 던졌기 때문에
Ah, Colorful with a bit of a
터지긴 합니다.
special strat over here.
데몬
Cool to see.
보면은, 잘 빠져나갔고요.
And that is so far not something Sok is looking for. Not something he's scouting for.
부택 지어놓고서 절대 그쪽 안 거 반대쪽에 있는 거.
Oh, Demon can just steal the item right there. Look a little bit off the mark maybe with the movement. The footies in the main base. If they get a cancel, that would be pretty huge. AM could staff on top of the footies. Going for the staff, joining in, teleportation. We get the wisp detonates here though immediately. One lore. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, he gets the cancel. I thought the wisp repair maybe from the gold mine could have saved him. But not the case. That means Dryad Dispel is going to be very late. Lots of gold on Sok here. Colorful is far behind on the resources. Sok setting up another tower in the main base. Maybe he's expecting some Dryad hit and run here. Oh, and... Yep. Now he knows about the AP. And that one's going to be pretty annoying here. That can cancel the tower easy. Sok has to wait for defend here. Going for a Naga second again. Man, this is his new favorite second hero, isn't it? Oh, the farm wall. He's going to lock in the archers. Okay, that is creative. Naga for Sok taking a lot of damage immediately. Footies plus Militia should be able to take out the AP here without too much trouble. And the archers might be able to fight out after all. Naga for Sok getting double slowed. Immolation doing lots of damage. Colorful seems to have a good little exchange here at the moment. AM low HP, staffing to the main base. Again needs healing. He needs healing all the time. Oh, that Dryad. Extremely hurt. No mining for Sok here at the moment at the expansion. Griffin Aviaries. Really? No rifle caster. That's a bit surprising. Naga! Ooh! Just in time there. Sok almost wasn't looking quick enough. Demanter now very hurt, needs to fall back. The Moonjuice is not looking great. By the way, the tier 3 only starting now. We're still pretty far away from those bears. Oh, defend? Didn't proc.
블레싱 업글 해가지고 그래도 재미 좀 봤는데요. 3티어가 늦은 흠이 있긴 했지만 그래도 그 블레싱을 한 만큼의 이득은 본 것 같아요.
Archmage, Naga, Dragonhawks. I think that's the first time I see this combo. Sok is going tier 3. Mass Air tier 3. Okay. Finally getting AM level 3. It took quite a while. Sok could also go for Workshop here. Workshop, more teams, more anti-Dryad tech.
보니까 좀 까다로워요. 그리고 제플린까지 쓰다 보니까 심지어 그걸 또 잡기도 어렵고요.
Gotta be careful with the Dragonhawk rally. Could be caught in the middle of the map by Giants if not
선수가 매우 좋아하는 위스 괴롭히기.
looking out for it.
아처가 사업돼 있으면은 이런 거 막기가 좀 수월하긴 한데 사업이 안 되어 있는 상황이고요.
나무가 없었죠? 자, 스킬 바꿔줍니다. 마나 버니.
Demon retrain. Now it is time for the mana burn.
계속 괴롭혀요.
Very annoying.
당장 그게 나무
to have to face these
완전
Dragonhawks here.
아니긴 한데
Reminiscent of old
결국엔
gargoyle
이게
styles.
수입이
Just
많이
flying above the trees,
부족해지고
hunting for
또
wisps.
나무 부족해지거든요.
But the archers are defending pretty well so far. Of course, when the AM and footies show up, that's not good enough anymore.
못할? 오.
Oh, try to catch the archers with the dust.
임시공 안 당했고.
Demon already level 4, by the way. Seems to be leveled very nicely here.
위습을 좀 적극적으로 계속 뽑아야 될 것 같습니다. 콜러풀은.
위즈만 지독하게 괴롭혀요. 아 심지어 이게 위습이 이동하는 동안도 나무도 못 캐는 거라서 안 죽는다고 다가 아니에요. 죽어도 문제고 안 죽어도 일을 못
I
하고.
wonder what Sock second, or rather third hero is going to be here.
타워도 넉넉하게 좀 지어주고 있는 속이.
Nice wisp saves, by the way. It is the Pally third. It is the workshop as well.
완료됩니다.
Lumber for Sock is a bit low here. Quite low, actually.
슈레더 뽑으러 가는 거.
슈레더도 어쨌든 간에 괴롭힘 당하는 건 마찬가지긴 해요.
Items are certainly heavily favoring Colorful so far.
그래서 아까 사업아처를 말씀하셨던
Sock will need an orb of slow, I would say. Against the Dryads, against the Demon, it can be very nice.
3이 돼야 의미가 있죠.
And we're getting a Panda third.
생초리 스태프 시작됐습니다.
Saving that footy, getting value off the staff immediately. I like the Orb of Fire here.
나무가 없어요. 나이테프 나무가 없어. 위습 계속 뽑아야 돼. 지금 나무 캐는 위습 5개밖에 없어요.
그래서 가운데다가 위습을 놓고 근처에 앉혀놨는데 저기 위습을 들 수 있는 게 넷밖에 없어요.
그러니까요. 그렇다고 4마리만 캐고 안 뽑을 거냐고. 이게 로어 유닛 뽑으려면은 나무 캐는 위습 6개만으로도 부족할 거예요. 그냥 뽑기만 해도 부족할 거예요. 아 지금 패치돼가지고 딱 맞을라나요? 6개면? 딱 그 정도일 것 같아요. 6개면은 투로어 돌리기에 딱 맞지 않나요? 생산만 할 거면.
루어만 돌릴 수 있어.
그러니까 생산만 하는 거면.
네, 업그레이드 이런 거 여유 좀 안 되고.
네, 옛날이었으면은 생산도 힘들었을 건데.
It feels like the Dragonhawk Harass hasn't done too much so far.
한 번 더 생추.
지금 10개는 있어야 되죠.
저 업그레이드를 안 하면은 말이 안 되거든요. 그냥 싸움이 안 되거든요.
We're trying to drag out the game here.
어차피 나같이 못 잡아요.
Towers in the main base now, providing value.
그냥 타워 위치도 애매하겠다. 들어와서 좀 재미 보나요?
Expending his bank. Lots of Dragonhawks and mortar teams now in queue.
그냥 결국엔 어차피 휴먼 입장에서는 버려야 될 애들 버린 느낌이고. 나일은
But the
계속해서
triple knight of hero is still pretty hard to deal with here, as it turns out.
그쵸.
Colorful has more gold. Seems like this is not a bad spot for Colorful at all.
그나마 이 빌드의 단점이죠. 디스펠러가 없기 때문에 저런 걸 감당할 수 없다는 건데 안 죽네요, 크라이더.
Oh, Dragonhawk! Suicidal! Oi!
도망가는 거 비겁하다.
Whoops.
정정당당
Not properly on hold position.
모탈도 이제 하나씩 뽑아놓고 있는 소. 나이트엘프가 지금 금나무 밸런스 완전 깨져가지고
컬러풀 병 걸렸죠.
Alright, so gets up to 80 supply.
차이가 점점 많이 나고 있습니다.
But the Panda creeping is looking pretty good. He's gonna get level 2 here, might even get level 3. There's still a decent amount of creeps left in the top right.
그렇죠. 그냥 감기죠.
팬더 3이야 뭐 거의
Sok goes for the double heal scroll. He's got double regen scroll. He's got heal wards. Holy. That is so much healing.
나가시 이제 3 살짝 안 됐고.
Doesn't even look to be that many Dragonhawks here.
그래도 11기.
Naga.
어,
Look colorful here, a little bit in the wrong spot. Did you get slowed by the Orb of Slow? It's only a 10% proc chance on heroes.
둘이 비벼줘서
이게 진짜
Yeah, looks like she's getting away.
이게 진짜 열받는 거예요. 오스레다 보면 제일 열받는 부분 중에 하나예요.
Is this where Sokka's gonna fight?
못할 팀 없이
Level 3 for the Naga. The Dryad count here is very low at the moment, but Sokka is not gonna fully commit. TPing out. One Dragonhawk dies for 2 Dryads, healing up immediately. Could go for a second staff here. I would like to see that. Multi-staff play
그러니까 생추를 지금
can be very good in the end game.
페이백이 돼요.
There we go. Got one now on the Naga.
네, 페이백이에요. 페이백이 됐네. 이제 앞으로 하나 더 쓰면은 한 번 더 쓰면은 2배야.
But Colorful got a big ass bank. 1-1 upgrades currently. I would love to see some more. Ooh, Naga getting caught at the shop.
와, 무적을 이렇게
Took the heal scrolls. Now there's no heal scrolls available anywhere. And big level up for the Panda here. Hitting that level 3, that's huge. Look at Sok, the cheeky guy.
나가시가 맞아야 돼요. 왜냐면 공짜로 포탈 탈 수 있잖아요.
Coming in even against the fully
나가시 쿨 돈다. 그러면
decked out Night Elf army just with his heroes poking a little bit.
4초, 3초, 2초.
슈레더가 있어서 팬더가 막으러 갈 수밖에 없었네요.
10 Dragonhawks.
슈레더를 지켜야 되기 때문에.
3 mortar teams, 1 Griffin.
있을까요, 근데? 자, 지금 오면은 위스 때리네요.
Yeah, and against this many Dragonhawks, of course, the Wisps do die pretty quick.
근데 결국
But with 95 supply, he's gonna have a huge army once.
게임 끝날 것 같은데요.
They can only build this gigantic army a single time. Oh, Dragonhawk's getting kind of cornered here. Oh, never mind. There was a little window for them to exit.
4모탈
되겠다는 거죠, 결국.
그리폰 3개 나오고요. 이게 생산공물을 많이 지어놨기 때문에 한 번에 80을 딱
Terrifying army here for Sok at the moment.
잘 썼어요. 99.
But if this push doesn't kill, I think Colorful's gonna win this. Let's take a look. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, didn't connect that amazingly, I would say. Fork Lightning as well, TP out immediately by Colorful. Motor teams unloading with the Zeppelin, that takes a lot of micro from the human. A lot of damage done to the Night Elf army immediately. We got the Ancients of Wind now finishing. What are we going for here? Crows. Those can be, of course, shackled.
일도 이제 완성돼가지고 탈론을 준비하는데 어대업도 이제 5초 남았습니다.
One more camp crept by Sok here. 99 supply. AM and Pally pretty close to level ups as well.
본인이 80에 깼다는 걸 생각을 해야 돼서.
네, 지금 들어갈 각을 봐야 되는데.
4레벨 찍었네요, 그래도.
Sok is trying to get one more heal scroll. Naga gonna pick it up. And a scroll of protection. Okay, this is it. 4 scrolls for the 100 supply army. What's the upgrades? 2-2 upgrades on Dragonhawks, about to be done. 2-0 on the mortar teams. And Sok is running out of gold soon, by the way. This is very all in, I would say. Really strong heroes for Colorful, but he's got the smaller army, by a little bit at least. Pally almost level 3. Panda is here to greet the mortar teams. Here's the scroll of protection. Okay, it's going to be a big-ass fight. Entangled gold mine can be sacrificed for now. Naga gets the kill on the Wisps. Pally wasn't in range. I wonder if the Pally should be going for Aura here, because it's going to run out of mana pretty quick. In we go. Shackles on those crows immediately. Bear goes down. Pally level 3. First heal scroll committed. We got 2 more. Scroll of protection seems to have been dispelled everywhere. There's the next scroll. Water teams against the Dryads doing good damage as well. Naga level 4 with that level 2. Cold Arrow is pretty damn good against heroes especially. And Sok seems to be losing almost nothing here. There's a heal scroll. The heal awards are tremendous as well. Remaking with more Dragonhawks. And Sok owns this fight, doesn't he? Rock and Haze, Breath of Fire. Not doing enough. And it's GG. Sok winning map number 3. Moving on to match point. And now Colorful quite close to elimination. All right, let's keep going. Map 4. We're going to springtime next. This is normally always a very popular map for the Night Elves. Oh, wait. There was an Ancient of War cancel. Oh! It was an early militia scout. Forcing the Ancient of War cancel. Oh, that's not a good start for the Night Elf.
이게 또 파맥 이용해가지고 또 재미 보는 경우도 있거든요. 텔포 같은 거 날아와가지고. 그렇죠. 최근에 속 선수가 보여주기도 했었고요.
컨시딜 같은 데서 이제 포테이토도 항상 그
That's a cancel again. That would be terrible.
가끔가다 나오면 이게 또 당했을 때 아픔이 있거든요.
Okay, this Ancient of War safe, fortunately. This Peasant Scout did also cost Sok a lot of lumber. That's of course a worker that wasn't working for a long, long time.
그래도 이미 어느 정도 이득을 본 상황이었기 때문에 아쉽긴 해도 나쁠 거 없습니다. 맨으로 상대방 위치 또 봐주면서 본인 따로 사냥.
Oh, look at the free block. Oh, damn. All right, Sok. Showing up and showing off here on map 4.
전 게임 빼면 아이템이 전체적으로 좀 계속 클로 시작하고 있는 거 아닌가요?
그렇죠. 잠깐만요.
먹었어요.
Oh, wait. You got the last hit? Oh, the Archmage stole it. Oh my god, that's such a big last hit. If he gets the Trapper as well as level 2.
이거 2레벨이에요. 먹으면.
Chad is saying Night Elf has really been struggling against human this patch. That is complete nonsense. This patch has been really good for Night Elf and bad for human. Until this last week. This last week, things have finally looked a bit better. But that's some gaslighting bullshit. That is such a lie. But Sok is playing amazing here.
이거 센터를 다 먹었잖아요. 스프링타임 3점 찍기 좀 어려운 맵인데 센터 다 먹었기 때문에.
And now he's going expansion. What can Colorful do against this? He's level 1. 1.0. He's got no experience, no good items.
하면서도 상대방 압박을 되게 세게 들어갈 수 있겠는데요?
This is looking terrible.
바로 뛰면 됩니다. 저 눈캠 쪽으로.
탱링. 아, 3 찍고 싶은 거예요. 3은 찍자.
3 찍고 팜으로 텔로 날아가도 되니까.
그것도 돼. 네, 그것도 되죠.
밀리시 또 막 갖다 쓰기에는
밀리시 한 개.
I am gonna lock in that level 3 here already. Look at the demon. 1.0. Insane. I think Night Elves have to consider more and more the possibility of getting Ancient of War cancelled. My lord. This is looking so bad.
3 찍었습니다. 마나 200에 아크메이지.
살짝 정리해서 세부 사주고.
그래도 2레벨이에요. 여기가 사연터가 어쨌든 2렙 되는 코스라서.
이거 언더솔 치면 언더솔도 캔슬
충분하죠.
할만하죠.
충분하죠. 워터 엘리멘탈입니다. 이 스킬이에요.
Level 2 Water Elemental here, quite strong, but Hunter Soul pretty hard to bring down. It's a high HP building.
캔슬되면 더 늦어져요.
Should
그냥
be
그건 쳐봐야죠.
fine.
아 이거 무조건 깨지죠.
Should be fine. Wait.
다시 지어요.
Wait. Uh-oh.
알고 있는 거예요.
Oh! He actually gets that cancel!
저거는 처음부터
Oh my god, that's so
생각이 안
bad for
나서
colorful.
깨진 거였죠.
Oh my god, he can't even go lures. What the hell? I never thought he was gonna get that cancel.
더안 당하고 싶어서.
Wow, this game is a disaster for colorful. This is terrible from
이거
the very beginning.
문해 관리도 쉽지 않을 것 같고요.
If he gets a comeback here, that would be amazing.
확장 잘 돌아갑니다 슈머.
Not so sure that he will, though.
텔포 사놨죠. 그렇죠. 팜이다.
God, dude, look at the lure timing.
질 거잖아.
Terrible.
날아가는 거야.
And the scout farm in the main base, always giving that vision.
지울 수가 없어요.
So annoying for the Night Elf.
헌터
You can't waste the time to kill the scout farm. You don't have enough normal damage in the early game.
근처에 안 지었나 보네. 바깥쪽에 지었나? 아니야, 못 짓고 있는 거야. 지을
Maybe
수가
if you had
없거든요.
treants,
네, 지울 수가 없어요.
but not without. You can put a shop there next to it.
이거 보이죠?
이제 지어요.
이거 보이죠, 근데 이거?
Now we get the lures coming. At 6 minutes.
상점이 없네요. 속이 상점 있었으면 좀 체력이랑 만화 좀 채웠을 텐데. 간다.
이게 지금 멀티 쪽에
AM starting
방어가
back in.
좀안돼 있어서 이것도
Man,
생각을
Sok
좀
is
해봐야
doing
되는데
really, really, really well here. This is an outstanding map by Sok.
자, 바로 이모레이션 꺼졌고요.
Struggle against FoCuS in the upper bracket, but this is a tremendous showing.
탈이 없어요.
Sok against Night Elf right now, in general, seems to be in really good shape. He showed that also against Moon last week.
트리 뽑아야죠.
And he's just going for the tree.
아, 어쩔 건데.
Colorful cannot afford to lose the Tree of Ages, of course.
아, 넌 타워나 깨라. 난 트리 뽑을란다.
He did kill lots of peasants at least.
위습 때리면 돼요, 또.
그렇죠. 빼가지고 이습치면 됩니다.
아, 완벽합니다.
Tree's trying to fight back, but
완벽하세요. 곧
not a very
남겨거든요.
fair fight at the moment.
10초 남았습니다, 버섯커. 꼈어요. 위습 심지어 꼈어. 여기 꼈어. 이거 꼈어. 아, 디토.
Okay, who's coming out for the repair?
짜증나요.
We get some Merc reinforcements for Sok here.
소리 납니다.
The Troll Priest
아,
uprooting!
이거 위세블로 알 찍으려다가
Wait, why? Nope. That was not the thing to do. GG. And
속이 3대1로
game over.
승리해서
Alright.
선수 2라운드 진출하고요.
that was a very short fourth map. End of this day for the WSB on day 2. Do we get a look at the bracket here towards the end? Sort of. The updated thing is not in here yet. These were the games from yesterday. Kaho making it through. Today, FoCuS made it through. So it's going to be Kaho versus FoCuS in the upper bracket final. That's going to be pretty cool. And so it's crisscross applesauce. This here was Sok versus Moon. Oh, it's going to be the Sok versus Moon rematch here for us to watch tomorrow. And this here is going to be 1-0 versus Lin. Oh shit. Games tomorrow are going to be Pog. Lin versus 1-0, Moon versus Sok, and then the losers match here as well. That is some Pog games coming up. Alright, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you now, guys, but don't worry. The stream is continuing. Neo is going to be taking over with the show matches now that are going to be starting in about 7 minutes. It's going to be the DICE show matches. So stay tuned. The stream is going to be right back, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more WSB. Take care.